Yeah, this fact check in the building, fact head check in the building. We got McLeod in the building, got Billy O. We just waiting for the people to come through. We doing reactions, talking, doing all types of stuff. So come through and give your opinions. Just have respect, respect everybody, and let your voice be heard. What up, Billy O?
What's up, bro? How you been, man? How's the fam doing, bro?
You chilling, fam over there. Wifey doing laundry. I'm helping her.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know
I
how it
was
go.
I was getting cursed out earlier. I forgot I forgot to clean some stuff up, bro. So I was in and out. Just put my father-in-law to bed, so he's all right. He's hanging in there, so I
Ain't
can.
doing all
He's
these crews. I left the messages there. They should have came through. They ain't none come through yet. So
oh, okay, okay.
I'm just waiting. I got out of their stuff.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was funny. The furry toad lady was hilarious, man. That had me dying laughing. The nail shot thing.
Well, I was crying.
Well, I would have been so embarrassed though, bro. If my wife did something like that, man, I'd be like, man, nah, you can't go out there. That's OC, man. That ain't even cool.
These two are still talking on this stuff. They just finished.
Oh, hey, McLeod, where you out of, bro? You out of Connecticut?
Yeah, so Fifth be saying I be in Manchester, I'll be 20 minutes away. It's a little thing. Right now I'm out at the capital in Hartford. That's where I'm from, out of Connecticut. But um when people ask me where I'm from, I'm more from Connecticut than any one town because I done moved around. I didn't have the benefit to stay in one town all my life. I've been in different type of towns, and every town out here in Connecticut, the hood is different. So I've I've been very, I guess, beneficial um to be put in different places that give me different information. Um
Oh, okay, okay.
so
Yeah,
uh
that's good stuff, brother.
even for example, like Hartford and East Hartford, you might think East Hartford is just the east side of Hartford, but it's a whole nother town in itself with a whole like different atmosphere than if you go to Hartford.
Really?
People think, yeah, people even see as East Hartford being kind of like the suburbs, not completely like um the rich neighborhoods, but it's a better living compared to what Hartford is, because Hartford, anywhere you go in Hartford, there's nice places, but Hartford is just known as the hood everywhere. When even
You got
people
good
from,
signal today.
yeah, even from people like from Connecticut, they'll be as far as 30 minutes in Britain where Fifth is, and they'll be like, I'm about to head to the hood real fast. Even though they
Oh,
have even though
I,
they have a hood in they town, and that's not taking away that, one hood is tougher than the other. It's just more of that's what the stigma has been um
I
in the capital. Now is it's time that the younger people, younger generation is actually making a positive movement. But I think that's any year you can say there's always positive people pushing positivity, is whether they're being seen or not, or accepted. Now it's a little bit more acceptance around, and it comes from the older generation and the younger generation. So me, as kind of like me being 28, I'm young but I'm still old around my peers. I try to be coachable and teachable, but I don't humble myself out my position. So
I
I'm just a natural leader. I get in a lot of problems because my personality is strong, or the way I come out is real demanding, and low frequency people, low vibration people don't like that. So that's been a lot of my problems just in life. And as I realized that it's not more about me or another person, it's about my conviction and my journey. And once I learned that, things brought me to changes like this, gave me the opportunity to build the intelligence, not just learn it, but actually obtain it and turn some intelligence into knowledge. Now I'm in the process of turning my knowledge into wisdom, but that takes experience. I'm not in no rush. You get what I'm saying?
no,
So
I respect that. That's man, you pretty mature, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's some real stuff, bro.
I'm a dad, so I tell people like I'm a dad first, and when I became a father, my kids didn't make me a man, but my kids helped me grow up in a different aspect. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up
Your
how
kids
I
turned
needed.
you into a man.
Nah, I can't say that. Um, this might sound weird, and I have weird points of views
No,
as
I want to hear your
parenting.
thesis on it.
Nah, yeah, I just have different ways. I have abstract ways of explaining my way of thinking and parenting. So as people say they live through their kids is their purpose. My kids are a passion of mine. I love my kids. I'll do anything for my kids. But I don't live for my kids. I live for myself and I live for the purpose of myself. And the kids is what I created in this world. They're part of my legacy, but they're not the only thing that tells what my legacy is. So I tell my kids every day, like, you don't have to live for your parents. You don't have to live for daddy. Live for yourself. Make sure you find what brings you happiness. So I tell them all the time that I I give them a spot above no other. But when they mess up, they take their consequences like everyone else. I don't sway away from it. I don't do any of that. I'm real strict in the attacking my daughters because I had 2 daughters. I attack their mindset so they can have critical thinking. Um, it's not the best way to do it, and I agree, but I also find balance. So I also give them the quality time. I give them I don't just maintain.
Let me
I
stop you
make
there.
Go ahead.
Why would you say that's not the best way to do it? I would have to say that is a good way to do it.
So the reason why I say the best way is because my thought process always evolves, and I know that I'm not done growing. So as of right now, me knowing me, being self-aware of who I am, if you think it's a good way, thank you for understanding where I'm coming from. But I know that this journey is way longer, because me, actually, shout out to Fifth. He used to say this a lot. The goal is to grow old. You know what I'm saying? So
No
that's
question.
exactly what I'm trying to do. And since I'm expected to, make it years and years, I expect my daughters to make it years and years going forward. So I assume, and I know assuming is not good, but I guess I project, and from what I know, that the world always changes, whether it's with technology, knowledge, influence, social media. So I also have to grow. So it might be the best way for me now, but I'm not gonna keep that thought process of parenting, because I might have another kid 5 years from now. And the way I parent my kids now and the best way I parent them now don't mean it's the best way to parent my other kid. So I understand that parenting is also a learning curve, but I don't just do it all for my kids, because I show my kids that there's more to the world than just what people tell you. You know what I'm saying? There's certain answers you need to figure out yourself. There's certain things that you need to do. Journey, like, no one's journey is your journey. Your journey is your own. So they have to figure that out.
Hey, McLeod, I don't want to interrupt your wisdom. Hey, welcome to Fact Check Heck Show. If you're on, like, share, and subscribe. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please like, share, and subscribe, everyone. We're on with our homie, good friend, Fact Check Heck.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that. Appreciate y'all.
Definitely like, comment, and subscribe, man. Like, I mean, it costs you nothing to hit the like button.
Fact, interact.
It costs you nothing to hit that button.
Thank you so much, brothers, for showing the love. I appreciate it. Always liking we sit here and we edify each other, and also when we have fun. Because what's edification without fun?
Okay, everybody don't be quiet at once.
Yeah,
Okay, Yo, I wanted to do the because that's why you see the title. I wanted to do some
I came straight into the link. I don't even know what the title is, bro.
The title is, of course, I was gonna do reactions.
Oh, you want to do reactions?
Yeah, but I want you to pull up this thing about the different foods, the reactions to different people eating different foods. I think that's something that
those are funny though.
So look, all you gotta do is hit plus on the top and write that in YouTube. Food reactions. And bring that thing right on up. Because the best way you're gonna get good at this is you gotta start doing it by yourself. That's how you get good at it. I started screen sharing, bro, with one person in the chat. Nobody showed me shit. I had to figure this shit out on my own.
And he got the setup for the He got the
I
setup.
know his setup is y'all setup is way better because y'all got more screens. You could literally be talking and looking somewhere else and getting the next one ready to go. I can't
Bro, when
do
I
it
be
that
on,
fast.
when I be on here on live, dog, I be making money while I'm sitting here on live. That's when she be on the
Oh.
camera off.
that's what I was doing earlier.
Yeah, dog. I just make money while.
But that's why I got StreamYard too. I paid for the StreamYard even before I started going live, so I could be familiar with the app. Fifth put me on. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I just click on it, even if y'all not live, and I just learn something. I just be pressing buttons. That's how I learn. I learn by
You
my.
can do your uploads on this shit too.
Yeah, I'm working on it. That I was actually doing that today, but you know I've been rebuilding everything that I'm doing. That's the only reason why I haven't been doing my own content yet, but it's coming. It's all branding.
For real. So we reacting to people eating food or people cooking food with their feet. What we doing, bro? Because for those of you who don't know, Heck love eating food when they cook with their feet. He love that food until he found out that they cook with their feet.
That was nasty, bro. When they said put it, they put in it.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Billy O didn't realize the things that was going into the food system, bro. He didn't know none of this stuff.
For real? That's crazy.
Oh.
I swear that my bad.
That day my eyes popped out my head, man. That G and Heck had me having nightmares for about 2 weeks.
Hey, yo, I ain't never seen Heck do a 180 on a topic in my life. He goes, man, I love this food, man. I'm telling you, this shit tastes amazing. What? Oh, I ain't never eat that again.
Yeah, that food stuff blew my mind, bro. It really did, man.
Okay. Just getting used to it. Don't worry about it.
So check out, I'm gonna give you a little tip. When you know you're gonna go live, you just have your tabs preloaded. So when you live, you don't gotta search. You just click, boom, click, boom.
Just have to make sure we can do certain things by a certain time. You know what I'm saying? Color me Wego, you heard?
Oh, you gonna do it? Oh, all right.
Right, it's showing?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
change the speed. Yeah, change the speed.
Well, this is serious. ¿Por qué no?
Yeah, Heck. You gotta do the plus tab. You doing it on your. You did like a separate.
Mama's boy.
Hey, G.
No, I got it. Ready?
I think I came up on something, man.
Listen to me.
Perfect. What's up, y'all? It's just Tasha. People, y'all can call me Tasha. If you are new here and you like what you see, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and comment down below. Also, follow me on TikTok at Mama's Boy. Today, I got Puerto Rican food, y'all. I asked you guys what you wanted me to try. Mofongo, of course. I had to get mofongo because I've heard about it for years, never tried it. This is the star of the show. I got some pernil. This is pork. This is roasted pork shoulder, you guys. So mofongo, let me tell you if you don't know, this is green plantains, salt, garlic broth, and all that good stuff. And then I have alcapurias. If I'm not pronouncing it right, y'all go ahead and tell me.
You see that right there, the mofongo, y'all?
Yeah.
That's in Dominican Republic. That's in Puerto Rico. That's in Cuba.
What's in it? What's in
right
it, bro?
here.
Yeah, but what's the foods in it? What's in there? Because she went fast.
Oh, it's plantain. Well, you can make a shrimp one, you can make a chicken one, you can make a beef one, but the base right here is plantain.
Look
yeah,
good.
They make.
That's all through the Caribbean, the whole Caribbean.
It look good, man.
That's all through the whole Caribbean. And then what she's talking about right here, she said the name a little twist is called alcapuria. Alcapuria. Yes.
Yeah, this type of stuff make me hungry.
Put down in the comments how to pronounce it, okay? And this is a street food. It's fried fritters made from a dough of root vegetables and green bananas, and it's filled with meat. This is beef, and this is a cod fritter. This is orange juice and evaporated milk. I can't wait to try it. And I got my little Blazing heat. First thing I'm gonna do is get into this mofongo. I've been waiting for years to try this. Oh, and it's hard to get into. This is my first time trying Puerto Rican food. I am excited. I love Puerto Rico. I've never been, but I love it, and I love Puerto Ricans.
We love you too, sis. We love you too.
That's how it looks.
Look at her reaction. Look at her face. Watch.
That's good. I got mofongo with stewed chicken or chicken stew. That's good.
She can't stop eating that one.
Yeah, she making me hungry. You know me,
So this is kind of hard. I thought it would be softer. It has a texture of
that's green bananas, plantains right there.
That's good though.
That mofongo
This drink
is
is called Mor Sonando.
Maurice Soñando. That drink called Maurice Soñando. That's with milk, orange juice, vanilla extract.
Okay, so
what?
I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna leave that to the side for a second. Let me go ahead and try this fritter. Oh, that smells good.
That's bacalaitos.
Where is this, y'all? Oh, that's fishy. I don't like this. I don't like this.
But you're eating it.
It looked good to me.
Of course, I don't hate it because I'm still eating.
Yeah.
Maybe I need some. Let me. That tastes better. This almost tastes like ketchup and mayo mixed. I think this came from the fritters.
It is ketchup and mayo mix.
Yeah. It's very fishy.
That's bacalaito. It's supposed to be fishy.
I like it with that. Had to get some homemade juice, y'all.
I didn't believe she didn't like the Maurice Soñando.
Oh, I wonder how this would taste with some garlic on it.
It's even better.
Oops.
The mofongo.
So-
Y'all got me starving.
I haven't been to Puerto Rico, you guys, but I want to go.
When
I was
she got
younger,
in the hood, nah.
I had a crush on Rosie Perez. I'm about to say Rosie O'Donnell. Rosie O'Donnell. I had a crush. White Man Can't Jump.
That right there.
I think I watched that movie 100 times just so I could see her.
Yeah, we gotta cut that out.
Wow,
Hello?
I'm looking at the history. Yeah, I'm looking at the history of this food while I'm looking at it, man. This is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
That stuff, hey, you got me hungry. You know me. What you call me, Greedy Billy or whatever you call me.
Every time I call Billy, he eats something. Every time. Billy don't give up on the food.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, that shit did make me hungry, man.
It did, bro. I'm sitting up here. Hey, G, I'm sitting up here right now. I'm looking for a fungo in my area. Kid y'all not right now. Like, where's this?
Man, you could go to Humboldt Park.
Yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do because they do have the best Puerto Rican food. They got good Dominican food over there too.
That's Dominican or fungo.
Yeah. They got some good food.
You know what it is? It's mashed potato. It's like mashed potatoes. It's just plantains.
Oh, I got you. And then you just throw chicken or whatever else in it.
Man, nah. Listen, I'm gonna tell you how to buy more mofongo. Where'd you get mofongo or mango?
I'm gonna do mofongo.
It depends, brother, because you gotta ask them if it's chicken or pork. Most don't make it with pork.
Yeah, you don't drop pork.
In New York, they make it with chicken. I don't know about over there, but in New York they make it with chicken.
When I went to PR the other day, not so long ago, I went here. This area is bananas.
Por Dios. This is unnecessary. I had a couple mojitos and now I need a donut because I'm reckless.
You are an ass, bro.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, from the campo, from the countryside here in Puerto Rico on a very special mission and a very special sidekick today.
Welcome to Puerto Rico again, my friend.
This is Luis. Luis is a
Nice to meet
local
you guys.
Puerto Riqueño. First question is Boricua. What does that mean?
Boricua. So Boricua is what you refer to the Puerto Ricans. It actually comes a word from the Taínos because this Borica word was the name of the island. It was called Borinquen before Puerto Rico.
Giving value already.
man.
But today's mission is in a culinary side of life, and that is at La Ruta.
We're La Ruta del Lechon here in Guabate is the most famous route to eat lechon and a lot of typical food and explore a lot of culture and a lot of history. Are you hungry, my friend?
Well, always hungry.
Let's get some
Luis
really good
brought
food,
the
man.
energy and the information today. And the first spot is
Rancho Original, one of the most famous ones,
That's
a definite
beautiful
must-stop
right there.
place. They already have live music. People, the party's going, man. So the party's legit, man. Let's have some fun.
and it's raining, it's sunshine, it's all of the things because we are up in the mountains. There's a winding street to get up here, and then out of nowhere pops up a bunch of little restaurants and tiendas along this winding street, and the most delicious flavors coming out of them, and that is lechon. I'm very, very excited. Enough talking. Hopefully you guys can hear me because the music is going. It's Sunday. This is a party. Let's go eat.
It's like that 7 days a week.
Yep, 7 days a week.
So we are in El Pueblo of Calle. We have 78 pueblos here in Puerto Rico, and Calle is one of them. But Calle is a Taino word. It actually comes from a cacique, which was a Taino leader of this area. So his name was Calle. It means like the land of the waters. You may see we have a lot of rain here. We have a lot of lakes, a lot of rivers. We're getting wet, but we have a lot of good food.
No,
And we're in
wait.
Guabate. Guabate is also another Taino word.
What'd you
Everything
say,
that
bro?
starts like Guaynabo
Calle
or
is
like
Hebrew.
Guayaba and
Really?
Guabate,
Okay.
it's also a Taino word. So welcome to Calle, Guabate.
Listen to this guy, professional. He's so
I
much
love my
more
history,
professional
man.
than I
I love
am.
my history. I love
it. I love the fashion. Just so much better of a presenter. I'm just going to turn this camera over to him. Nick, we're all set today. We just turn it over to Luis and we're good. I'll eat the food. He'll do the talking. We got a great partnership.
We're in the Rancho Original. This is like one of the best places to get pork. They're gonna show us how to make the pork locally Puerto Rican pork. These are ovens. They use gas and like fire, and they cook it. They smoke 5 hours each. They're really heavy, really big pigs, man. You know, Christopher Columbus actually brought the first pork to Puerto Rico in 1493, and now it's in our culture. We use a lot of adobo. Puerto Rican food has a lot of spice. Oh, you see adobo? I haven't seen this. I'm excited. Man. I'm excited to like look at this. So we are doing, it's a chinchorreo. Chinchorreo means like to go with your family and friends, get some food, get some drinks, and go to the countryside. But the food's gonna be amazing, man. So let's get in line. This is the bar. This is the bar. You want a drink? We'll get a mojito or a pina colada.
All right, so this is the bar. So you order at the bar if you want drinks. Otherwise, you go right up to the food counter and you order all of your lechon.
This is like the McDonald's of Puerto Rico, but it's healthier, man, because it's all fresh, you know?
Okay.
But we got a long line now.
We wasted too much time talking and now the line is filling up.
So this is where the magic happens, bro.
Real quick, when I went there, this looks empty, but believe me when I tell you, that's early. They there real early. That gets so packed that the whole mountainside is hard for you to get a car by.
Is
That's
this
how.
Hey, can I ask a question to you? Is this where bro shot that video we watched the other day, the music video, Joel Ortiz?
Yeah, the Guabate was in the pork. No, the one where I showed you, that was in La Perla.
La Pella. Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Yeah, thanks,
No,
brother.
it's all good. This is in Guabate. This is going in the middle of Puerto Rico in the mountains.
Okay.
It's in between. It's like the middle of nowhere, but it's beautiful up there.
It's beautiful. And
It's the rainforest. It's basically when you're coming out the rainforest.
Yes. And he's talking about the at 14. See how people don't know? See, remember the brother earlier said that the slave thing happened in 1501 and all that?
Yeah.
See, this is before that. See, I didn't want to comment before, on this because, people want to get argumentative.
Yeah, you're right, because it started 1492.
So there was already Africans here when that happened. So,
There was already settlers there, bro. The people was there.
He's talking about the New World, that there was the first slaves that went to Hispaniola. I understand it, you know what I'm saying? But that's a false narrative. Those were the first documented.
Good point.
There's a difference. Because when they landed on land, the first thing they saw was people like them. Okay, back to the video. Bing, bang, bing, 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 bing.
And the pork, man. The pork is over there. So, are you ready to eat?
Yeah, this is it. We'll take everything. All right, here we go.
Yeah, get some food.
Stop one of the day. First, tell me the beers we're drinking.
So this is Medalla. This is like local Puerto Rican beer, man. This is the beer of everyone. Everybody loves Medalla. And this is like Magna, which is a more premium brand of the Medalla one. Also Puerto Rican. 100% Puerto Rican. Man.
Fancy. Cheers.
Cheers. Salud, papá.
Salud. All right, we got set up with the full plate.
Work of art, my friend. So obviously we have lechon. You saw the lechon, how they make it, right?
I can't stop.
And this is the cuerito. You're eating the cuerito. There's always we cook this a lot in Christmas. We put the lechon in the middle. All the family is dancing salsa. So you got the lechon. Then we have the pastel. Bro, the pastel. This is like the best. Puerto Ricans love pasteles.
Okay.
Man. It's like favorite food.
It could be considered like a tamale.
It's like a tamale. You said good. I'm gonna explain to you a little quick history because I don't want to bore you guys. But like tamales is also a native from the Indians. So pasteles is also, there's a lot of theories that it was the Tainos, which are native Indians. They created this pastel. They used to use a lot of yuca and malanga. This has got a lot of mixtures of new cultures, which is like Africans. The Africans brought in the plantains, but they mix it out with a lot of the pork, which comes from the Spanish. So you got 3 races here in that pastel, my friend.
Oh, and they got pork inside.
But the important thing was later on the Spanish came and put their ingredients on there.
Yeah.
There was originally an African Indian ingredient.
Well, indigenous, not Indian.
Indigenous.
I hate when they say Indian because we're not Indian, we're indigenous.
Yeah.
So break that down. Break that down, y'all can, a little bit. So you're saying that, so I just want to make sure I'm understanding. So originally it was African and indigenous people, and then you're saying the Spanish added to the flavor.
Later on, they put their own twist to it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, for example, I live in Long Island. Everybody knows what's the photography over here, mainly Caucus, right?
Yeah.
The food tastes different to me. To me, they have no seasoning, no soul. It's just food. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's bland. It's bland.
Bland. If I go to a Puerto Rican restaurant, Dominican restaurant, Cuban restaurant, I'm happy because the food got soul, seasoning, flavor, sabor. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's the difference. And when they came, it's like when you buy a deli, right? Me and you's gonna invest in a deli. I'm gonna buy a deli. I'm gonna put it around the corner from my house. I can't put my foods there. I have to take away from my foods in order to sell my food because they're not gonna like my food. They're gonna want their stuff a little more bland.
That's interesting. Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, they run to our country to taste our food, but over here you have to change it to conform to their meals.
That's a deep thought, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of get annoyed when they keep saying like Indian when we are indigenous. The American indigenous people, they're not Indians. That's something that these people gave us.
I know that. But for the people of the panel that didn't study as much as we did, we just, we're
just enlightening y'all.
Yeah, enlighten y'all and also give you the definition of what it is. So if you hear Indian, it doesn't mean what it means.
It's good stuff, bro.
Pastel, usually we have it for Christmas. But here in Guadalajara, man, it's always Christmas.
Every day is Christmas.
Every day is Christmas. How does it taste? Let's see. How do you try tamales?
Yeah. Honestly, it has more flavor than a traditional tamale because tamale by itself sometimes can get a bit dry to me unless it's stuffed with something that's will give off some moisture, like a pork or something like that.
So this got a lot of moisture.
Just stuffed to the brim with pork. And then we have the yellow rice here.
And that's arroz con gandules.
And then gandules are like little peas, right?
Little peas, yeah.
So they're not necessarily beans, but they're peas.
They're peas. Rice is in everything, man.
And it's so rich too. The rice has this oiliness on the outside that makes it so rich. All right, I gotta dive into this, Lechon. Look at that crunchy bit on the outside, the fattiness there.
It's a lot of greasy, man, but it's worth it.
That's all you need.
How do you feel like seeing it from where they started it?
From the chopping up in the back.
All right, Billy and G, y'all could turn off your stuff while I say a prayer to the swine guards.
Hey, but listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's pork and the chicken and all that stuff. I want y'all to understand something. This stuff gets slaughtered that day and cooked that day.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
None of the meat is bought and then refrigerated, and none of that. They get slaughtered, cleaned, and right to the grill.
And they're not chemically processed
at all. They're running wild and natural.
You taste the food down there. That's why I was telling people about the difference between our foods down there and the American food. Our food tastes richer. It tastes, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like, for example, I buy a panini out here, right? And I prepare it, I cook it and everything. I go to Puerto Rico, I buy a panini over there, cook it and prepare everything. It's going to be 180-degree difference. They're the same meats, but from different areas. In the meat in Puerto Rico, even the fish out there, because they fish, there's a fishing community. That's where they get their fish and everything from, clams, seafood and everything. Everything is so fresh, like fresh.
The same day they slaughter is the same day that they eat. It's not like here, the meat, where you have to freeze it. Over there, you don't have to do that.
Nope.
It's because they don't need any of that preservatives that we put in our food to keep the shelf life lasting longer.
Well, the chemicals that the rain throws over here too.
Yeah,
That's the
the
thing.
natural resources.
Yeah, the natural resources is a lot better.
So
Yeah.
those are like wild hogs and stuff like that.
No, they
No.
actually bred it.
They bred it just
they
to
bred it.
eat.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, but they're not stationary. They still roam freely. They're
Yeah,
just not stationary.
I got you. Yeah.
that's why they look bigger and healthier.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why I
they
was
don't.
asking.
They don't sit. They don't. You know how over here we got pig pens.
Yeah,
They don't sit in pig pens. They just let them run.
I
loose.
got you. Let them
It's a
like
big open area.
live normal. And
Yeah, live normal like if they were free. So you don't have these pigs is not the same pigs as here that's combined together.
And they in a pig pen with mashed shit and everything.
Yeah, they don't
that's
sit in their own poop or nothing. They roaming around and eating.
And then they feed them the wheat and everything from the land over there, the good stuff.
it's interesting.
Yeah. See, the thing is, he wasn't lying in 1493 when Christopher Columbus came. That's when they first introduced the pig because the pig came from Europe. That was not a product of the Caribbeans. Caribbeans were fishermen. They were all fishermen off the sea. They lived off the sea. They didn't even have horses in Puerto Rico. That came from Europe.
Yeah, that came from the only thing Puerto Rico had was like chickens, ducks, and
Yeah.
seafood.
Yeah, seafood.
Was there I don't know too much about this, but I think I heard one time, and a bunch of education on this panel. Didn't Puerto Ricans or the Caribbeans like pirates didn't originate from there, but there was a lot of like pirates because they surrounded by ocean, so they had to go out and fish too, right?
Well,
Or is
they
Okay.
wrong?
Okay.
They came from the motherland.
I could explain to you that whole situation. You're talking about by the Caribs, right?
I believe so. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
They consider those Indians, which is the same as Arawak, but this is a different sector. But
Okay.
I'm explaining to you exactly why they did that. Because the colonizers are taking over all types of stuff in that era, right? So, for example, this is what the Carib Indians did in the islands of Vieques and St. Thomas and all that. They put huts with bones in the beaches to make it seem like they eat their own people. So then a lot of the colonizers saw that, was like, now we ain't messing with them people, they eat people. So a lot of those rumors and folklore that they wasn't pirates, they set it up, they make it look like that so they won't come and raid their lands.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask. I never really ran into people or anyone that had even the background for me to even trust. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Listen to.
From
Because they used to call the Tainos and the Carib Indians cannibals.
yeah, they used to call them cannibals. So
And
when
it
you
was-
look at from South America and all that, right, to the Caribbean, all right, when you look at that whole landmass, if people looked at different than them, they wasn't too friendly with them.
Yeah, they put a stigma on them.
I was talking about that yesterday too. A little
Yeah,
bit.
like if you come on an island and you don't look familiar, structural wise, they would do you dirty, but they didn't eat you. They just didn't want you around.
Yeah.
Because they know your intentions wasn't good. Because most of the colonizers went over there with nefarious reasons. They had tricks up their sleeve, in other words. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They was playing they was coming from their own culture,
Yep.
playing their own games.
Yep.
I'm not saying all Puerto
They have them
Ricans
buried in this incredible structure, just roasting for over 5 hours.
Man. It's out of work and love and passion.
Oh my gosh.
I want people to
5
come to Puerto
hours.
Rico and try this, man. Hopefully you can convince them to come.
And all locals here, right?
Bro, you guys are the only tourists. I've been like looking around, but you see how they look at you, they say hi, they
Yeah.
say
It's a whole different atmosphere than in Old San Juan when they're so used to having
Yeah.
people there. All right. One of my absolute favorites I have to try now.
you tried already morcilla. You know morcilla.
I lived in Argentina.
Oh, boludo, che, no seas pelotudo.
I lived in Colombia.
This is a different version. This is Puerto Rican morcilla. But basically, this is white rice. They put the blood and they make like a blood cloth. It sounds kind of interesting. I don't like it, man. But if you want to enjoy it, my friend.
Blood sausage. Puerto Rican blood sausage.
Puerto Rican blood sausage, la morcilla.
So much flavor. And if you're watching this and you haven't traveled through Latin America extensively, you'll be scared of this too, like I was. But I'm telling you, give it a chance. It's such a robust, earthy flavor that you can't get from anything else.
Yeah.
And it's got a really good kick to it too.
Yeah.
And for dessert,
Do you know it?
No, not the name, not by name.
Dessert? Okay, it could be dessert for tourists. I think
Dessert on this plate, I guess.
But actually, amarillos is not a dessert for us. So amarillo, this is a plantain. This is the big green plantain. But when it ripes, it gets yellow. So you get the sweetness of the plantain. So you know, you have the salt, the greasy, but also sweetness, saltiness.
Oh,
it's amazing.
So you just call it amarillo?
Amarillo, yeah. We usually have it on your rice and meat fish. Yeah.
Plátano maduro.
Buen provecho.
Buen provecho.
Uh-huh. Yeah, with the morcilla.
Amarillo con
Damn.
plátano maduro.
And el cuero, say, el cuerito.
El cuerito.
Chicharrón.
Oh,
Hear that
all you
shit?
need.
I don't eat pork, but that shit looking good. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey yo, y'all ain't see Billy's shirt? Y'all ain't see Billy's shirt? Soon as he ate that, Billy's shirt heart pumped, his heartbeat pumped. It pumped up, his heart pumped up. When he heard that crunch, his heartbeat came out of his shirt. Y'all saw that? Billy, you see this right here?
Yes, sir.
I was through all this right here, Billy. Yo, listen, you guys. This is an awesome spot. Friendly environment. Like, yo, it's man homely. It's hard to explain, but you just feel at home. You might not even be Puerto Rican. You go there, you're gonna feel at home. That's how, for me, that's how it felt.
It has a wholesome sensation to it.
Yeah.
Really,
And look at all the good people, man. Look at all the good people living life, bro.
This is the entrada, the inside of the inland, basically, of Puerto Rico. But if you go,
Oh no, not this. This is Guabate. That's in the mountains. This right
yeah,
here.
no, that's the interior. But when you go to
inland.
Inland. So when you go to like San Juan,
that's
San Juan and stuff like that, you see just Black Americans living there, bro.
Yeah. But you're over here, you're gonna see them. Watch.
Yeah, they live in the inland and everything, bro. Watch.
Vaya, mi gente, aquí estamos en vivo directamente de la Ejemplo.
Esto es Puerto Rico, mi gente. Si no bailas en Puerto Rico, no vienes a Puerto Rico.
You saw that? You saw that?
Esto es Puerto Rico, mi gente. Si no bailas en Puerto Rico, no vienes a Puerto Rico.
I came through. You know how long this journey from here is? Because I came up from this side. You know how long this journey is? For people that's not comfortable, it's a short version. For us, from the big cities, that's nothing. But the twists and turns and the little streets, on the mountainside, I drove through all this, bro. This is Guabate. This is like different spots where you can get the same thing that's happening there with the dance floor and all that. It's the same thing over here, same thing over here, same thing over here, same thing over here. It's all over, all this. So you don't have to worry about reservations. No, this
Like
is
20 years
recent.
ago, there used to be dirt roads.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
There used to be all dirt roads, bro.
You don't have to make reservations. You just pop up and you see these cones right here. Everywhere you see the cones. Those you're gonna see young Puerto Rican kids standing there. They're gonna give you a little ticket. You give them $10. You park your car anywhere in the back here. See the guy right there? That's what they do. They give you $10. You park your car anywhere. And you can go eat here. Now in between the alleys that you can't see, they got little shops where you can buy all types of different souvenirs, all types of stuff, bro. It's crazy. I like this little area right here. It's real cultural.
In English, they're called Spanish lime. But in español, quenepa. You open it with the mouth, and now you see it's like a rambutan. It's smaller.
Bro, you gotta try that.
Don't swallow it. I mean, you can put it in the mouth like this.
Bro, you will love that.
People,
What do you call that?
People have died in the past, but they showed us.
Dangerous fruit. So it's just like a rambutan in terms of there's a big seed on the inside, almost like a custard apple flavor, but great little fruit.
Let me tell you something. In the back of my grandmother's house, we had a few of those trees, bro. I used to go back to my grandmother's house. The bottom of my lips sore red all around. Because, oh my God, you eat so many of those and it's just, oh my God, those things are delicious.
It'll make you indulge in it, but you can indulge in that and hobos, a fruit called hobo, and then tamarindo. Man, your mouth will be so raw.
Really?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Because it's addictive. I swear to God.
Yeah, that is delicious.
Really good after the lechon, and when you're sweating, and then you spit out the seed. Don't swallow the seed, or you're dead. You're dead. All right, here we go. Stop number 2.
Let's get some mojitos.
This is the story of the day. You come up here, you stay on these winding streets. First, you go get your lechon. You have a quick dance. You try some local fruit, and then
Some mojitos. Not many people know the history. You just drink it, but they don't know the
history of mojito.
Yeah, but you know the history?
It's indigenous.
Yes, bro.
We're going in here. This is casita.
It's a hot day.
See, that's all in the same town. So you drive up the block, it took a little couple of twists and turns
Looks fun.
in another spot.
It looks fun, bro.
Oh yeah, that's for people who like to like. If you're a traveler, I know you are. You go to local spots. You take the car up the road. There's something going on there. A little more up the road. Like people go and they go bar hopping. They take like 2 or 3 shots in one bar. They go to the next one because every single bar is a different experience.
Okay.
Que fue ahí?
Indigenous. We're going in here. This is casita.
It's a hot day. We need a mojito. It's refreshing, man. So let's go for one.
So you got a bunch of different options here. You have parcha, which is passion fruit. You have fresa, which is strawberry. And we have blueberry, ginger, coconut.
You know what that is, but I want to put you here.
Panaderia.
I want to break your hearts right here for all those who knows what this is.
Hey, Billy, don't drink pacha.
You say don't drink it?
Man, it's so sweet. You thinking you drinking juice and you will be on your ass. You hear me?
Oh, you smacked. You're going to be smacked.
You're going to be smacked. You think Long Island iced tea got you drunk? Don't compare to pacha, bro. I'm telling you.
You know what this is, right?
Their phone number?
No, the business.
Oh, what is that? Panaderia.
Panaderia. That means my bakery. Let me tell you something about the bread and these bakeries, bro. You go in there, you get a pan con queso. It looks like an Italian bread, but it's like in between an Italian bread and a French bread, but it's soft. And they put it in this iron, this presser with butter or cheese, whatever you want, with a cup of coffee. Oh my God, watch. Oh my God. I'm about to.
Panaderia means pan, which in English is bread. You get your breakfast, you get your eggs, your sandwiches, really good price, and the best desserts.
It's like a little deli. You got everything here.
You ready? You still have some appetite?
Oh yeah, I want to order something. Look at this setup.
Esto es mi panadería. Puerto Ricans, we love pan sobao, which means soft bread in English. We have a lot of coffee in the morning or even sandwiches.
What I just said.
A lot of Puerto Ricans come to the panaderias to have like typical breakfast, and you have the pan sobao. For me, it's my favorite bread. It's like
it's a soft dinner roll. I like to cut that open and put a bunch of lechon in the middle.
Oh yeah, we do that. You put lechon, put some butter.
This is a nice dinner roll. Great hoagie.
Puerto Ricans love bread.
What do we got here?
Okay, tenemos el tecito, or you can call it the little cheese baby in English. Is the weird translation.
Quesito.
That's another song.
Oh, yeah.
And then we have like a pastelillo de guayaba. I guess guayaba is also like a taino fruit. We love guayaba.
Guava.
And this is because you have.
You ever had guayaba? Any of you guys?
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay. That's delicious too.
Yo, when I was young, I used to tell people that shit was elephant tongue so they wouldn't eat it.
You
told you I was bad, yo.
You greedy. You wanted to take all the guayaba? You fine.
Hell yeah, with a piece of cheese with some crackers? Coffee? You crazy.
Hey, who were you lying to? Were you telling your cousin that? Jimmy?
I was telling everybody who didn't know Spanish. Because all Puerto Ricans know what that is. So anyway, I was like, no, you can't touch this. Is elephant tongue. This is what real Puerto Ricans eat. They're not gonna. I used to make it seem like we were worshiping crazy. I was like, yo, no Puerto Rican will ever tell you the truth. They're gonna tell you this is a fruit, a plant. That's a lie. This is elephant tongue. They're like, what? Because I never let them see the can.
Let me tell you about that.
Do you know what it is, McLeod?
It's.
I know what it is, but I ain't. Wait, what y'all talking about? I was going in and out. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Pata de white.
Nah, so I know what it is. I just ain't eat it.
Oh, well, y'all don't know what y'all missing. Go ahead.
Billy, let me tell you.
Yeah.
That's another thing right there. That it tastes so good that you will indulge in it and you will be sitting on the toilet because you ate too much of it. Bro, I went to Puerto Rico, man. Went, man, dog. And I was just busting them hoes down, boy. Bro, I regretted it, boy. I ate probably like 8 of them in one day, bro, and regretted it.
Oh yeah.
Talking about that tamarindo.
Nah, man, you love donuts, man. That's a pretty.
I said, what you tell them about tamarindo?
This was unnecessary. I didn't need this, but you know what?
It's not traditional, but we have it all in the panaderia.
I had a couple mojitos, and now I need a donut. I'm just gonna dive into it because I'm reckless.
Go for a donut. But I'm not gonna have it because I want to have traditional stuff.
There's Nutella on top. There's Nutella inside.
You are a mess.
Why you think that donut tastes better than donuts out here? Give me your
Because it's not a donut.
Huh?
It's a pastry.
That's a pastry.
Okay,
It's
but
a
why-
different.
It's a different thing than over here in America.
And probably because it's fresher too.
And it's natural.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like they even season their
Everything.
pastries.
Everything.
Who said natural?
That's a natural.
Yup, because you know why? Even the Pepsi, Coca-Cola, everything over there from pure
Unnatural.
cane, real cane.
Yeah.
That's
That
why
real organic sugar.
even from the video you could see how fluffy it is.
Yeah. We need to check ourselves while we cooking out here, bro, for real.
Yes, bro.
Oh,
Well, you eat,
Sorry.
I'm gonna eat the quesito, bro. The quesito is like Puerto Ricans, man. If you find a Puerto Rican
my
that you live in New York,
God, yeah.
if you give them a quesito for like a present, they will love you, man. Like this is the shit. This is the bomb. You
is this
know?
honey on the outside?
It's not honey, man. It's sugar glaze. So I'm gonna open it here. There's some cheese and there's some sugar glaze, and enjoy it, my friend. Bro,
That's a Puerto Rican
That's a good one.
Danish.
I love quesitos, man.
This is my first one, but I feel like this is a good one. It starts off almost Greek in
Oh,
a sense. It's like a feel almost like a
my
croissant
Puerto Rican
with this
cousins
very
all
light cheese in the
time.
middle. But the crunch, there's
Y'all
the
make
sugar
me
glaze on the
hungry.
outside, but also sugar specks that give it a crunch. So it's like a cheese-filled, sugar-coated croissant.
Bro,
Man, they're good.
I didn't hear you, man. I'm sorry. I was just enjoying my quesito.
All I can say
I
is,
love how you explain food, man.
bro.
And last, not least, we have the pastelilla guayaba.
Uh-huh.
That's
Pastelilla guayaba. This is also a very traditional. Usually they're smaller. This is like a big one. This is to share, man. There you go. That's a good bite, bro. When I bite too, man.
Oh,
That with a cup of coffee.
We got
It's
food.
very
Oh
good.
my God.
Wow.
Make a mess. we all messed. I know that.
You look like you just came out of the nightclub bathroom.
Yo, an old
You
school
what he
Puerto
said?
Rican will fight you. An old school Puerto Rican will fight you over that and a cup of coffee.
Oh hell yeah.
I've now figured out what the beef has been with blacks in the mainland and their Puerto Rican cousins. It's been over food.
I've been saying that for years.
This food look good, man.
You know how you eat a Danish here?
Yeah.
The queso that they was eating, it tastes 10 times better than a Danish.
That's
Like
because
that thing melts in pause in your mouth.
when people say queso, it's not really a cheese, it's like a cream.
It's a cream. It's like a cheesecake.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
Danish.
Yes.
I got you.
But the cheese is mad like fluffy.
It's like a whipped cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know
whipped
how like
cheese.
whipped cream is? They whip the cheese to make it a whole different consistency.
And
Yeah,
bro,
man.
oh my God, it tastes so good. Oh,
Yeah, man. My stomach is growling, but I
they
ain't
make it here, but it doesn't compare to Puerto Rico, bro.
nah.
It
Nah.
doesn't.
The ingredients.
All this stuff that they make all the stuff here, but like do you see how you said donut? That's not a donut. That's a pastry.
Yeah, I know that. I know it was a pastry. I
But
just
they say in donut like because they so used to the United States.
yeah.
But if you got Dunkin' Donuts in that pastry shop, Dunkin' Donuts will make no money over there.
Oh hell no. Hell no.
Bro,
You
Dunkin'
see Dunkin'
Donuts.
Donuts not in the tourist areas, but all in the backwoods, man, dog, you ain't getting none of that shit.
I'm surprised. So you saying that you saying no Dunkin' Donuts over there have like accustomed to any cultural
No,
items?
They have.
Let me fix it for him. Because he hasn't been there in a while. Recently, when I went to Puerto Rico, right? This messed me up, bro. My wife could verify this, bro. I'm a black coffee drinker. Back in the days, I used to be, with the milk and everything, in Puerto Rican coffee, what you do, see, is the opposite. It's more milk, less coffee, but the coffee is better and stronger. So that's why you lose less coffee. So over there, they used to prepare the coffee. You boil the milk, you let the cream come up top, the whole process. Starbucks over there is doing that now. Dunkin' Donuts is doing that now over there in Puerto Rico, because of course you got to acclimate your business to the environment around you. It's just like in New Mexico, every time you go to McDonald's, you got to make sure you tell them no chili on my burger, because if you don't, they either put red chili or green chili on your burger. And you should know that, Gene. That's how it is over there too in Texas.
Yeah.
Chili and red chili on your burger. And in the East Coast, you put chili on a nigga burger, he gonna kill you.
Same here.
Over here is pickles.
No, but you talking about? I'm talking about chili. You know what chili is?
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, different places. I said that to make a point of like
Oh
different.
yeah. Over there, no, but if that's a regular thing on a burger.
Yeah.
Pickles all over is a regular thing on a burger. We talk about like a salsa, and they got green one and a red one, and that's made like a chili, and they call it green chili or red chili. My dude, in Albuquerque, New Mexico, you could be driving on an I-40, you smell that for miles because they smoke it for days.
Yeah, they got like over here. Some places you got some no guacamole.
Yeah, they put guacamole in everything over there.
And I like aguacate, but the way they do it is not the same.
Nah, it's not.
Over, you saying in Puerto Rico, they put a lot of guac on everything.
No, not in Puerto Rico. We talk about the southwest, the south. I was just.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, down south. Yeah.
Example how the burgers and everything is different over there. You know what I'm saying? In Puerto Rico, for example, when you go to Starbucks, you got a Puerto Rican coffee menu. You get, you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Like the coffees is a little different because over there, those people are used to strong coffee. They're used to that good beans from out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just like the little shot glass that you see that they drink.
Bro, that shit, I hear
like 90% gas.
Yeah.
I hear that's like 10 black coffee straight in one. I don't drink coffee, so.
What, that espresso?
Yeah.
But they just call it coffee.
Nah, that's better than espresso, brother.
The regular coffee over there is considered espresso over here.
I heard that shit like coffee crack.
You know what?
That's why I said that. That's what it is. When they say espresso, it's literally what he just said.
Yeah. You can't. You have to mix it with milk.
Oh damn! I forgot we was on YouTube. My fault.
No, you good. You have to mix it with milk. You're not gonna get away with just drinking it like that.
Well,
Heck, you probably do it because heck drink it black.
You gotta drink it black.
Yeah, heck will drink it. I won't drink it like that. Mine's got to be mixed. Because I ain't gonna lie, it's like you played with nose candy.
Don't get it twisted.
You're not used to it.
I put sugar, like a little bit of sugar in the black coffee, but I used to do the milk and everything before in the past. My body got used to the black because my situation I was in, I was drinking black coffee for a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So una pregunta, café con la media.
Oh yeah, I've done it many times.
Coffee with the sock? Who know about that action?
I've done it plenty of times. Stop playing.
That's the real. That's when coffee was real though.
Yeah, that's when you had the real Bustelo. You chase Bustelo now,
you ain't using that filter. That coffee filter.
Right now, some people are like, "What is he talking about? Coffee with a sock?"
No, I'm familiar.
You know, it's crazy though. Right? Some people, a lot of people like my age, if they didn't grow up with a relative like that, they'll think that's some jail shit, and it's not.
Yeah.
Now that started in the barrios in Puerto Rico and all that stuff back in the days.
That's right.
People in the Caribbean islands and all that. That started back in the days. That's how they used to feel.
Yeah, that's hip culture.
Yep, and they taught a lot of the brothers that. They taught a lot of us that because that's
back in the days it wasn't a sock. It was just the material of a clothing.
That's true. That's real.
That's where strainers.
That's it.
That's where the invention of the straining bag came about.
Right. So I just called it a sock because I didn't know exactly what it's called.
No, we do what you
thought. That's the original name though. People used to call it that.
Media, right?
Yeah, de la media.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, you was right. They used to call it that. That was one.
It looked like a sock, but it's not a sock.
Like a sock. Because I was a kid, I remember seeing my uncles and them doing that stuff.
Nah, I used to use it like that. You know the ankle part?
Yeah.
That the elastic part, you put that on the rim of a big cup and then pour the coffee in there, and that's what I used to use.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm thinking about
you know this is enlightening on for me. It's enlightening on how much we learn from each other as people, don't even realize it. You know what I'm saying? As you all are talking, I'm like, man, I've done a lot of this stuff. I just never, you know what I'm saying? I never really thought about a lot of it. You know what I mean? It's pretty cool. So
Most of the stuff that people do is situational.
Yeah, we still got a remnant of our culture. It's just black people got their culture stolen away from them, period.
Yeah. And but what I like about it too, and the real positive, it just makes, you know, I'm already there, but I wish other people can listen, and it makes you respect, you know, your other your other family kind of, you know, because when I look back, I say, yeah, because I remember my pops, my uncles, they would hang out with their friends. All of them were Puerto Ricans. And I remember because they used to, well, we would be dozing off or something, and they give you a shot of that dang coffee. Felt like you had 10 candies, bro. It was insane, man. It was like nuts. You know, it's just funny, man. Actually, kind of emotional memories, brother.
I want to show you something real quick.
Hey, I got a food question for you, brothers. It's a in Puerto Rico. I know there's this one fruit you can't get here. It looks like almost like a green melon. Like it looks like to me, it looks like a big avocado. Like
it's a dragon fruit. So is it some type of? I know what you talk about.
Yeah, and you can't get it. They don't allow you to take it out of. My understanding, you can't take it out of Puerto Rico. That's what I heard. You can't.
It won't survive long.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
it is delicious.
No. Coquis can survive anywhere.
No, coquí can't survive nowhere but Hawaii and Puerto Rico. That was already been proven.
No, they can survive anywhere. A coquí can survive anywhere, brother.
Oh,
they just in them islands. Yeah, a coquí can survive anywhere.
Nah.
Why don't they take them out? Why don't they bring them
That's already been tried. They took one. They took some to Hawaii, Florida, Cali, and the whole coast, and they all died except the ones in Hawaii and the ones in Puerto Rico.
What is it about it? Is it something in the soil or?
They're saying something in the climate.
Wow.
Florida's close to the Caribbean, but it don't have Caribbean weather.
Interesting.
It has real powerful weather.
Yeah, the closest to the states that you can go that has Caribbean weather is Bimini.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
That's where the white sharks, the baby white sharks.
Yeah,
they breed, and all the baby white sharks be in Bimini.
You just remember when you said sharks, you reminded me what Heck was putting me game on. He had mentioned how good the seafoods are in Puerto Rico. What is like the top food, like seafood, like
conch meat?
Say that again, bro.
Everything in Puerto Rico.
Conch meat.
Okay, that conch,
lobster.
That conch come out the shell right out of the. Yeah. I had
and
that.
Marico is lit.
Yeah, Marico.
Yeah, I had some fried.
Amarico is conch.
Yeah.
Word.
I had a fried, like they did a conch salad. They fried it up for me. I was in that may have been in Jamaica when I had that. But I never had them.
Even the octopus is fire. Just the straight octopus.
Yeah.
It's fire. And they look, yo, listen, I eat octopus, right?
Yeah,
but over there, them things look like they size of boats. You hear me? No.
What?
No. I'm exaggerating.
Yeah, some people believe that octopuses are aliens, bro, because the way they adapt underwater.
Hey, not to change the topic, y'all heard about Trump and these unidentified underwater objects things that he's revealing or some crap like that.
No, the octopus. There are octopuses the size of a fisherman's boat, though.
Yeah, over there, hell yeah.
Yeah, they are. They come close to the land. Don't get it twisted, and they're not scared of you.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Remember, that's open waters. Yeah, remember that's open waters over there.
Wait a minute, bro. This is some stuff I never knew. You're telling me I always thought octopus had to be deep in the waters like that. They don't have to...
When you go to Puerto Rico, when you're on the beach, once you get off that beach, that's going straight down.
Yeah, that's a straight drop right there. Remember,
And
if that octopus could wrap itself around a shark, it will eat that. Anything it could wrap around itself, and the more it eats, the more it grows. And then if it stays deep and it's not getting captured, it's gonna keep eating and growing and growing and growing.
Billy, the beach. Don't get me wrong, the beaches is clean, but here's the problem with Puerto Rico: They got them jellyfish that will kill you if they touch you.
Oh no! When I went over there, they had the Marine people over there. They had them nets. They wasn't really killing them. They was like pushing them off.
Yeah, but they push them back out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pushing them
you made a
off.
key point though, is because of the water.
Yeah.
They're able to grow in their like natural habitat without so much pollution.
Yeah, if you look at it, the beach I think is,
let me tell you something, bro.
50 feet. I think 50, 60 feet. And then after that, it's just a straight drop.
Think about it. They got to live off of their land and their sea. So why would they pollute the same place that they eating from?
That's why that whole thing that says that Puerto Rico is a floor of big garbage. Now I was there. Puerto Rico is very clean right now. Very clean. Way before any of that happened. But check this out. This is for you, Billy O, and you too, my man Five Fist. Give you a taste of PR. This over here is San Juan. They're going by the Placita, by T-Mobile place.
Okay.
T-Mobile Arena. Check it out.
And trust me,
It's a convention center, I think.
popping.
Distrito T-Mobile, named after T-Mobile. Supposed to be a huge center with multiple venues. Like a movie theater, tons of restaurants. We'll see. There goes the name, Distrito T-Mobile. And see some people who want to understand. Hopefully, I know there's security here. Hopefully they don't trip about the camera.
Listen, this is a mall area during the day. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
You heard me? This is a mall area during the day. Okay? And look how it is at night.
Well, let's go over here. Let's start over here. So first off, children friendly, kid friendly. You got the arcade over here. Let me walk slower. Let's see. There goes the vibe. Oh man, hopefully they don't trip. Like a restaurant. Code of conduct, guys. Make sure everything's okay. Let's move. Okay.
Here's a fact. Y'all want a fact?
Yeah.
This is the only place you're gonna see this polices. You heard what I just said? Throughout the whole island, this area, downtown area, is the only place you're gonna see police.
Hey, what up? Oh man, I may have to ramble so I don't get copyright strike. I apologize if you hate when I ramble.
That looks nice, man.
It's a party island.
Yeah, I like that. Looks fun.
It's a party island.
I just
Bounce. I think they're free of charge too.
I know what you're thinking, but he said free of charge, right? You know why he said that, right? Because a lot of places you go to, no, but a lot of places you go to in other countries, like I've been in Mexico, I've been in Guatemala, I've been in Belize.
Yeah, Honduras.
I've been in some places you gotta pay to use public bathrooms.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And that's not even part of it. You gotta drop 25 cents to this machine or a person that's there, and they take the. I'm gonna show you my hands. I'm gonna come on camera just for that. Is that I'm on my smoke big. They'll take and go like this. They say you give them $1. They go, zip. Here's your tissue.
What?
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
For real?
Man, I'd be
Yo,
pissed
so
off.
imagine if you had a wet one coming down, son. Your shit gonna cost you like $30.
You be up there popping them off.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you gotta keep going like this, man. Come on.
That's when you got to be like, how much for the roll?
Yeah. That's when you give it all up. You know what I'm saying? How much for the roll?
What if you can't be bringing your own toilet paper?
Yeah, you could do that if you got wipies in
So
your
they
pocket.
allow that word.
Yeah, they can't go in your purse or your pockets or in your hands. They can't, but you still got to pay to go in the bathroom, though.
You still got to pay to go to the bathroom.
You still got to pay.
It's crazy.
That's sucker town, bro.
Yeah, but that's in a lot of countries. A lot of countries is like that because their economies are so twisted. They got to make money in any type, any way
Yeah,
they
that's
can.
a good point. That's actually a very valid point. They got to make the money. Hey,
Yeah, but you got to be careful because you be having bandits hanging out by the bathroom, acting like they're the clerks, and catching people for money.
hustling you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, if you go, bro, Puerto Rico's like New York City, man.
Oh no,
Okay.
I'm not talking about Puerto Rico. I'm talking about
No, I'm saying Puerto Rico's like New York City, bro. You could party anywhere in Puerto Rico, no matter what time it is, bro.
Oh yeah, it's a fact.
No matter, and be safe.
And be
Yeah,
safe.
so the way we look at Friday and Saturday, that's like Sunday over there.
Yeah.
So every day is like Friday and Saturday type shit. Yeah.
Here's another thing that blew my mind. And I would have thought because of the situation, it would have been a worse thing. But check this out. Me and my wife, we're walking down Louisa Avenue, right downtown by the tree, something tree. The name of the hotel, something tree, something. It's a Hilton.
What, Double Green Tree?
No, DoubleTree. The DoubleTree. Good looking.
DoubleTree, yeah.
DoubleTree. It was right there in downtown Puerto Rico. So we staying there. I got a penthouse rented. So I come outside. Me and my wife are walking, and I'm going to the dispensary that my boy put me on to. The Cookies. That's the name of the dispensary. Cookie Dispensary. So I'm walking up the block, and we got to cross the street. Yo, cars is coming now. I be seeing like, damn, people be ignoring the lights. You know what I'm saying? Dude walk in the middle. She just walked, and the car stopped. The lights are still green going one way. The light's still red going the other way. But all cars stopped. He told me, I'm wife, bang, bang, bang. He said, what? But chill. He said, nah. He said, over here, that don't mean nothing. When you cross, they better stop. I was like, what? He was like, yeah. He said, you walk in the middle of the street anywhere, they have to stop. That's the law over here.
You going to prison if you hit somebody.
Yeah.
You're going to prison over there.
Yo, I was like, yo. I'm just talking about I would be afraid to cross as a pedestrian, but when I saw that, I was like, yo, this is bananas.
Wow.
And over there, they don't do the gas by gallons. They go by liters.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 1 gallon will cost you like $8, $9.
No. It's still the same. How many is 4 liters? What?
4 liters.
In a gallon. So whatever 4 liters, it's still the same math. It's still
but a liter be like $2 over there.
No. I was getting gas for like $1.02 a liter. Whatever the gallon adds up to over here, more or less the liters add up to the same.
I got a question for you all, brothers. So if a person's vacation in there, where's the best spot to go?
Everywhere.
Anyway, if you wanna be around all the party, you got to go to San Juan.
Yeah.
How far San Juan? I got to ask you, Heck, because you know this. I think G may know. If I want to go see some of my mom's, ancestors, how far is that from Luis?
I'm gonna answer that question with one super logic explanation. You ready?
Yeah.
Puerto Rico is only 100 by 40.
What?
Yeah, the whole island.
The whole island.
I'd always thought it was bigger than that.
No, it's 140 mile circle. It's about as big as New Jersey.
No, it's small, way small. No, it's not way smaller than New Jersey. You know Delaware?
Yeah.
It's almost the same size as Delaware.
Yeah, you can compare it to Delaware.
Wow.
What's the smallest state?
The smallest state?
I think it's Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
I think so.
Rhode Island is still bigger than Puerto Rico.
No, man. Are you serious?
Let me pull it up so y'all can.
I believe you. I'm not saying, I'm just saying it in my way.
It's only 100 by 40. That's it.
You could get anywhere on the island in 2 hours, bro. You go around the whole island in 2 hours.
No, you drive around you can't do that. If you drive around the whole island, it's gonna take you because you're not gonna go in regular routes. It's just because it's not streets anywhere, just everywhere. If you go to certain parts of Puerto Rico, if you go around the perimeter, you're gonna run into the hillside off of edges. So it took me from one side to the island going straight, not in the perimeter, but down the middle. It took me about an hour and a half for the whole island, from one side of the island to the other. Then
I'm looking at you. Right. Wow,
you're doing 140, so you got to think about the 100 times by 40 is 400 miles. know what I'm saying? Because you're going in the circle around the island. That's like 400 miles. So you're gonna do that like in a few hours.
Wow, I'd always thought of. And Puerto Rico's not far from the Dominican Republic, right?
No, you could take a boat and it's 45 minutes. You'll be right there.
It's right there. Puerto Rico, Jamaica, everything is right there.
You take a boat from Puerto Rico that they have it going out every day. You take it from Puerto Rico to Dominican to Puerto Plata, whatever the place that he was talking about, Puerto Plata. You take it right there. But they don't drop you off right there. You get on a bus because they say the area that they drop you off at is a dangerous area. They say, so they take it from there and they drive you to the capital, whereas the metropolitan area, and that's where they take you.
And then you take another 30 minutes, and you're in Jamaica. Then you go on you can. I don't know if you can still go to Cuba. Yeah, you can.
You can go to Cuba.
Yeah, you can go to Cuba.
Yeah,
not from Puerto Rico direct now.
No.
Yeah, I'm reading the topography. I'm looking at the topography, and I'm reading the physical geography. Yeah, you're right, man. He was right. It's just amazing.
They say Google says the only states that Puerto Rico is bigger than is Delaware and Rhode Island.
So about the same size then, right?
Yeah, and it's smaller than Connecticut.
Told you, Puerto Rico is small.
And Connecticut.
Look at the impact that my people had across the United States of America. 100 by 40. 100 by 40, and it's millions of us in the Americas. And technically, we're the youngest race in America. You see the quotes, quote unquote,
Yeah.
You have to take it, but if you look that up, we're the youngest race, technically the youngest race in the world, because we was the one that was last created by African, indigenous, and some of the Spaniard blood. So we considered the youngest race, technically.
Wow, I'm reading this. This is really amazing what I'm reading, man.
Well, you can fact check Heck. You can fact check me.
No. I'm also looking at some stuff when I talk to my mom. Yeah. So. Oh, okay. So now I see what Louisa is at.
You see where it's at? It's not that far. It's right there in San Juan.
Yeah, Louisa's right there.
Yep, and I see where you were saying.
Trujillo is to your right.
Yep, I was just about to bring that up. See, Heck knows my whole. Yeah, I see it right there. Yeah,
Luquillo's right to your right. I know.
Yep.
I own property in Luquillo, bro.
I know, because you remember I told you. So
yeah.
What I found out, G, is that my mother's grandmother was. I don't know if she was half Puerto Rican or full Puerto Rican.
Listen. You got to tell her how I'm a geologist.
Yeah, he looked at her. He looked at her face. He was like, "Hey, dude." I was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Yeah." She used to speak Spanish. All of them spoke Spanish, and we get to talking. And
my family from Louisa, brother.
Yeah, and we were talking about that, and she was like, "Yeah." She said she was. You know, my mom was orphaned, so she was raised by her grandmother, and so I got the family name, and I gave it to Heck. Oh, she's gonna give me the rest of the stuff too, Heck. I'm gonna have it this week. I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay. Well, it turns out that Billy might be 100% Puerto Rican.
Not 100%, but
your mother is.
Yeah, my mother's. I don't know. She may be. She doesn't know. No. She'd be 75%. She'd be 75%.
Yeah, but that's still Puerto Rican.
Yeah, she would be 75 Puerto Rican. Yeah, I would be which would make sense from my DNA stuff that I saw. It all makes sense because I was trying to figure out all of that stuff out. It's pretty interesting stuff.
Yo, G, his DNA test is almost as identical as mine.
Yeah. It's different. I got higher on the West African pieces, probably through my dad and them, but yeah, it's very. I got indigenous something Puerto Rican. I got but it's a small percentage. I think
but that's not only through your dad. West African. That's from both.
Yeah, I have West African on both parents. Yeah.
Me too. I got West African too.
Yeah.
And check this out. I did research, and being Billy's for the same tribe in Africa.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we're from the same tribes. It's crazy, ain't it?
You gotta get a DNA test. I'm telling you.
The boat just dropped us off in different places, brother.
No, but listen, it's all discussing about culture and lineage. That's all it is. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let me ask you another quick question. So those coquillos, those are little Those are those coquis, right? Those are little
Little frogs.
or what are those? Frogs or something?
Yeah, little frog.
Little frog. Let me tell you something. They could be going cookie right next to you. You won't be able to see that. Yo, you know how many times I try to find them?
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Do they have a picture of them things?
Yeah, they got pictures of things, but you know how many times it is hard to find them things.
Yeah, because I heard they make that little kick.
Yeah.
Now they make that little noise. It'll be funny. Yeah.
But let me tell you something. That sound will put you to sleep.
Really, really.
For me, I don't know for everybody else.
It does put you to sleep.
I was high. I was sitting up there in the balcony in the hotel suite. My dude, I woke up. The sun was outside. I'm still at the balcony. I'm like, what the hell? So that shit put me out. All right.
Inside that restaurant. We'll do this. Not gonna go inside any of the restaurants. Gonna walk around.
Look at that body.
Oh, look at that beautiful. I believe there's some clubs here too.
Understand also
90% of the people here are poor.
Yeah,
Wow.
understand also 3.4 million people live on that island.
How many?
3.4 million people live on that island.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
small,
but
a lot of people live on that island.
How many?
You see,
that's a great question. How many Puerto Ricans are in New York? How many in New York though?
Oh my God, we got
In
the
the States.
second highest.
Yeah, you had to say the States. In the States, because we most Puerto Ricans, not all, but most Puerto Ricans, the minimum child that they will have is 2. Most Puerto Ricans, and then typically most Puerto Ricans have like 4 or 5 kids, bro.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm saying, so total Puerto Rican count, it's like tens of millions, right?
Over here,
Yeah.
it's probably like about anywhere from, I say from 12 to 15 million.
Google it up.
Wow.
Google it up, Bill.
Let me Google it. I don't think
But you see
because
this
everybody
right
don't
here,
do the census.
I want to do.
Yeah,
I
I
want
would
to
love
do a comment about this. If you open your eyes, you see very good. They like to talk shit about my country, but who's the only people you see here?
Yeah. I'm noticing that.
This area right here, 90% of the people that's there are tourists. The other 10% are people that work in those spots. This is the tourist area. The reason I'm showing you this, I'm gonna take you to the black area soon.
According to the census, it's 9 million.
Shout out to Puerto Rico, the Puerto Rican drink. Oh. We're gonna get straight in the middle.
You see that, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
You see
9
what I'm
million,
seeing,
Billy,
right?
live here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you heard, Billy? 9 million live here.
9 million. Wow.
Yeah. That little island has produced more people
Wow.
than people in America.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We breed like roaches.
Yeah, it says that Puerto Ricans are the second largest population of Spanish origin in the United States.
Heck, let it
Let's look
play.
at that.
Let it play so we can talk over it. You can't play that music on YouTube.
You could definitely just mute the sound and let this part go by.
Yeah, you can mute it. Or we could talk over it too, right?
Yeah. We could just talk while we look at.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they be over there
It's
like crazy.
mainly
They're
what?
trying to gentrify it.
We see the Europeans.
Yeah, they are trying already.
Yeah, they're trying
This
to
is the
gentrify it.
downtown area. You see that? And I'm glad you're paying attention to that. Because let me go to another tab. Y'all can stay there while I do my thing over here.
Just like the hood getting gentrified, they're doing the same thing over there, brother.
Are the Europeans buying a lot of land over there now?
Man,
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah.
land, beachfront properties, and they're not even supposed to block the beachfronts because that's against the law.
Yeah, they try to kick people out of there, and they be getting ran down on.
Wow. A lot of retirees.
No,
Mhm.
rich people go over there to pay less taxes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they got Title 21 and Title 26.
Because over here you paying up to 45%. Over there you're paying 3%.
I do have a question. Are they purposely messing with the power, actual electrical power in Puerto Rico? Because I know they always have the power issue when it with the weather, but it just seems like it's intentional though to me.
It's a fragile island.
Okay.
The infrastructure, it just they don't have the infrastructure.
It would be a prime place for like solar and what's the other one? Windmills and stuff in Puerto Rico.
Yeah. What you said? Well, windmills is not good for Puerto Rico, but solar is.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, because of the wildlife. Well, what's left of it?
Wow. Bonita.
Yeah, she a sexy one.
Yeah.
So there's like
Yes, sir,
hotels
yes, sir.
built in this.
So,
Is there
You
like a
wanna start
hotel
back
built by
with-
this? In this?
Yes, there's nothing but hotels over there.
Yeah, but the hotels got generators.
Yeah,
They're corporate.
I saw some nice
this
hotels.
is my boy Billy Dance.
What's up?
Don't think they don't think about you.
All right, brother.
you
All
go.
right. Oh, look at that.
I told you we kept some of our culture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a
Wow.
little bit diluted, but we got some of it.
That's pretty cool, bro. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's really nice. Bomba.
Estamos bailando en tres áreas que son el corazón de la bomba en el norte: San Juan, Santurce y Loíza.
Digo Loíza.
Es una manera de bailar bien libre. Tú haces lo que en el momento tú sientas, lo que en el momento tú te nazcan hacer. Me ha llevado a quererme, a respetarme, a valorarme. La bomba viene de África, ¿no? De nuestros ancestros los africanos.
Me siento honrada porque yo siento que yo estoy representando a mis antepasados, ¿entiendes? A mis ancestros. O sea, esa era la única forma de ellos expresarse.
Bro, that water feels so good when you go in that water, bro.
I'd be afraid to step
That's
in.
Loíza right there. That's for you.
Oh, yeah.
Billy, that's Loíza.
I'm looking. Hey, I see they rock the colors of Mali too. Right here. Hey.
Yeah.
Antisistémica, antirracista, anti todas esas opresiones que significaba ese sistema esclavista que había en esa época. Hoy en día, la música sigue siendo un espacio de libertad.
I'm looking at what I'm seeing what they're doing. Pretty cool.
Man, I'll go get one of them sisters from Loíza, boy.
Espacio político de transformación. A bailar. Esclavista que había en esa época.
Listen, read the thing. People say that there was no Africans in Puerto Rico. The slave trade didn't come to Puerto Rico. Watch this. Look what it says here. It was an anti-Semitic, anti-racist. Now watch, read.
Antisistémica, antirracista, anti todas esas opresiones que significaba ese sistema esclavista que había en esa época.
You heard that?
Yeah.
He said the stuff that they did, the culture wise, was to go against anti-slavery, and those are the things that was happening at those times. That was enslaved in Puerto Rico.
Yep. I'm looking at the mask. This is nice, bro. It's nice.
Hoy en día, pues, la música sigue siendo un espacio de libertad y sigue siendo un espacio político de transformación. A bailar.
Me acuerdo que cuando mi mamá me puso esa ropa, yo me sentí que yo era el video. Yo, ay Dios mío, me encontraba tan bonita. Wow, este es algo con lo que yo me puedo identificar, esto soy yo, esto es parte de mí. Santurce se convierte en un primer lugar de donde estaban. Santurce se convierte.
Ringo, go home. Yeah. I see it. Wow.
That's crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is really what it says right next to it. It says gobierno asesino. Government assassins.
Wow.
That's what it gets the government. See, gringo, go home. They don't want them over there.
They're selling out the island, bro, to white people, bro.
Yeah. So you see Loisa's right here where you're from, Billy.
Yeah.
See, it's right there, San Juan. That's the triangle. Right here in this whole area is nothing but black Puerto Ricans. Yeah, of course, you got your salt and pepper here and there, but it's the majority.
And mostly dark skinned, yeah.
Yeah.
Santurce se convierte en el primer
That's why I grew up right there, Santurce, Río Piedra.
Los esclavos libertos.
Wow.
Loíza se vuelve en el pueblo donde mayor concentración de negros hay.
Loíza, right there, that's your town.
Esta cueva es una muy antigua y es uno de estos lugares a donde las personas escapadas de la esclavitud, como los cimarrones.
Bailar solo pues me gusta también, pero me da mucha más alegría cuando estoy con mi hermana. Y qué alegría, ¿verdad? También estar juntas.
La influencia taína la vemos en los términos como la maraca, el cuá. La maraca, el cuá mantienen el ritmo constante, igual que los tambores. Y el primo, ese es el que improvisa. Una comunicación entre bailador y tocador.
La familia Cepeda fue una de las muchas familias que mantuvieron el baile y el legado vivo.
El primer maestro que nosotros tuvimos fue don Rafael y doña Caridad. Fueron los primeros maestros que nosotros tuvimos, que nos enseñaron a cómo era esto. Papi siempre estaba diciendo que cuando Puerto Rico comprenda el valor del folclore, luchará con mucha fuerza para defender su honor.
No, we ain't black.
Look how long ago that was. Look how long ago that was in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's.
This is where my whole family from. Loíza, Santurce. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy.
We gotta get on the FBA channel. Let them know to watch this. Back to the
Siempre luchó mucho porque se reconociera esta música que era tan marginada y olvidada, porque es música de trata negra. Música negra, tú sabes, la música de abajo, de barrio.
Que antes la bomba era.
You see this lady right here?
Yeah. Yeah.
That look like a young Billy O mom's.
Yeah, she does look like my mom. She looks like my mom's niece I showed you too. Remember my cousin?
Yeah. So that's why I figured out. I said, "Yo, Billy, man, your mom's is Puerto Rican." That's why he started asking her questions.
Yeah.
This is exactly how Billy O moms look, like this.
Yeah, she do. Yeah.
Se bailaba y se conocía y se tocaba nada más que en familia.
¿Dónde está mi Congo, mi fiel?
Ahora es que ha cogido un auge bastante grande. Te lo pueden bailar en la playa, como te lo pueden bailar en una tarima, te lo pueden bailar en una casa, donde sea.
Pa' que lo bailes tú también.
But they're showing you that this is just not a festivity thing that they do once in a while.
It's their culture.
Every day, everywhere.
Yeah. That's their culture. Yeah, that lady looks like my mother right there, the red too.
Yeah, that's what I told you. She look just like your mom. Yeah, same cheeky eyes, same everything.
Yeah, she do. She do favor my mother. Yeah, and my aunt. She look just like my aunt. Yeah,
that's your tribe right there. I told you that.
Yeah, it looks like.
There she go right there, see?
Yeah, she do. She like my mother.
Porque siento un llamado, como que esos tambores están llamando a que entre. Eso es esos ancestros que están ahí cerca, que nos mandan esas vibras.
That dance is pretty cool.
Listen, you see what she's singing? She's not singing in Spanish. Listen to the words. Like if you talk Spanish, listen to the words. Esa buru que
llega
sale con vuelo.
Me está mirando.
I know it. I'm just wondering if you're paying attention.
Y yo le logré inspirarla a que caramba, busque de sus raíces.
I'm sorry, I get all emotional and shit, you know?
No, that was very positive, bro. I was enjoying that. That was pretty good.
So that's for all those people that say that Puerto Ricans didn't go through the slave trade, Puerto Rico didn't suffer. We still suffer to this day because they're robbing our country every day of its minerals and everything.
Puerto Rico is still enslaved to this day. Puerto Rico is the last lasting colony in the world.
It's still the only existing colony in the world because it got colonized illegally.
Yeah.
That was going to ask. That's my question.
Illegally colonized.
That's my question, y'all. On the Commonwealth, when they say Commonwealth, what does that mean? And did y'all break that history down too?
A Commonwealth is an association, like you're associated with somebody.
Okay.
And only federal law governs your country, but you don't pay taxes.
Got it.
See, in Spanish, it don't say Puerto Rico Commonwealth. In Puerto Rican, it goes un estado libre asociado con los Estados Unidos. That means a free, liberated state or sovereign state, and an associate of Puerto Rico.
Got it.
I mean, associate of the United States. That's the title of Puerto Rico, just like that. We're just an associate of the United States who fall under federal law, certain federal laws. That's it.
Hey, Billy, look.
I'm here. Give me 2 minutes. I'm listening.
I'm gonna wait till you come back to the phone.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. Like, to this day, I ain't gonna say that because.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, because to this day, the people that govern them, they can't even pick.
Nope.
Puerto Rico is just an oversized plantation. That's what Puerto Rico is to this country.
They made Puerto Rico suffer because not so long ago, Puerto Rico wanted to take the military base out of there, and they got it done, but at a price.
I got the answer. I was texting my mother. I knew she was still up, but she wanted me to make sure I had it. She said her Her father was black. Her father was definitely black, but her mother was Puerto Rican.
How old is she?
How old is who? My mom?
Yeah.
My mom is 74.
74. So that's
So
like
she's her mother
That's,
was 100% Puerto Rican.
Yeah,
Yeah.
her mom was 100%, and her mom's mom was 100% Puerto Rican too.
So
Yeah.
that's why you got the strong indigenous bloodline.
Right. So she was half. So she would be half Puerto Rican. My mother would. Well, she's you know what I'm saying. You know if you want to
Yeah.
say it. Mhm.
She's indigenous to both lands.
Indigenous.
Right. To both
She really.
lands.
She right here.
Yeah.
So young brother McLeod, how you feel about the culture like
Oh.
that? You Puerto Rican, right?
All my
Yeah.
heroes have mugshots.
Oh, you told me about that. That's cold. Yeah, you told me you had that. Yeah, I like that.
I got Malcolm X, Nelson Mandela, everybody on here, bro.
I like that. Did you get that made or did you find that?
Nah, I bought this from Melanin Apparel.
I
The black
love that.
business.
That's cold. I like that one.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
I asked the young man McLeod because I think he's Puerto Rican, right?
Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
How'd you feel about that little, the whole bomber situation, the whole heritage thing that you just saw? How you feel about that?
It's nothing that, well, I can't say I knew everything, but I understand that. How can I put this? So when I feel informed, let me go by like how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I was just really like soaking up the information. There's some things that I didn't know. I haven't been in Puerto Rico. My family's been like my grandparents, but my mom hasn't, or my father. So I'm kind of like a generation removed from
So
my
you haven't experienced bomba?
Nah.
Hmm.
So like I know dances, I know certain things like that, but nobody sat me down and like really teach me my culture. I learned that like myself from the questions I asked. My mom doesn't know really too much about her culture just because life was life and for them. So I had to do my own research.
So what was your enlightenment today on this video? What was your enlightenment that you learned from today that you didn't know before?
Probably more about the tourists, like how they have just the police. That's one. That's what I was enlightened with. That all
the police only
throughout the
protect the rich?
whole island, throughout that whole island, that's the only place that have police.
Yeah, you didn't notice that when I showed you the other place, Guabate, where all the pork and everything was at. Did you see one cop?
Nah, and like that's kind of like what would be the reason for that? Is it fear? Is it safety? Is it
No, Puerto Rico still got rules because it got in Puerto Rico for the indigenous people of Puerto Rico. The police is the community.
okay? So it's actually like they go by what the police over here is supposed to. They work for the land. They work for the people.
Well, no, the police over there is kind of a little bit different than over here.
The reason you got more police in the downtown area because that's where all the tourists are at.
That's where the tourists are, and
All
they
the
protect the
whites-
rich people.
They protect
That's
the
what they
rich people.
expect it to be.
Yeah, but the people in the community protect themselves. They self-police.
Yeah. Like you can't
Usually,
go.
you're not if you from there unless you into the game. Like over here is no different. You know what I'm saying? 99% of the time, you're not gonna have no problem in Puerto Rico
No,
if you're
how-
not on some street stuff. If
So
you're just
some-
there chilling and minding your business, nobody cares.
Nah, it's
As
listen.
long
I
as you
went
minding
over
your
there.
business, that's everywhere though.
Yeah, I went over there not so long ago. I had over $150,000 worth of jewelry on, just walking around. I went to the worst places, and nobody even looked at me that way. Everybody looked at each other like with respect, peace, and harmony.
That's why it breaks my heart when I see like that black and brown, like where they say the black and brown. When you see the black and Puerto Rican divide, it just rubs me the wrong way.
It's really idiotic.
I haven't experienced that, to be honest.
I didn't either because it's in the real world and on here it's two different things.
Hold up. I got a problem. Hold on, I got a problem. How we gonna do this, man? How we gonna do this? I want to put one person on the screen. Where he at, man? Okay, where he at, man? Let's listen. Let's see. Listen, homie. I know you're looking at yourself at the screen. Don't act like you're not looking at yourself.
That dude fell asleep.
That man just listening to us. He dreaming. He dreaming about
dreaming
the
right
life.
now.
Hey,
We could talk mad dirty about him right now.
yeah, everybody, I want you all to know the man you have on your screen, he's not only Jim Jones' cousin, he's his manager.
He's his PR rep, you say it?
He's his PR rep.
That's crazy, Fifth. You gotta came up now.
Yo, Fifth, man.
He's snoring like a mug right now.
He'd be ashamed of himself. He ain't learned any. Look, the one guy that flies the Puerto Rican flag more than anybody, and he ain't learned nothing about his own ancestors.
Nah, if I know him, he probably up just letting us talk our shit.
Nah, as soon as you said something to him though, he would have came on.
Nah,
He's sleep.
I'm gonna take him off, so he won't be on here.
He in La La Land though. He been up since early this morning. He went to see Crazy Night.
I'm at to bounce. I am going to bounce, but I got to say something. I want to give Heck some credit here. Heck, this was really cool, bro. You know, I'm just to tell you because it's just cool just to really vibe and see something positive. We went through a full culture experience on the food. I felt like I was on the island. You know what I'm saying? That was really well done. I want to salute.
Crazy. That was my intent. I wanted to take you to a cultural ride. I want you to take you to the food, the dance.
That's good stuff.
Billy, when you plan on going?
I'm gonna talk, and we'll do it this year. I want to do it before May, maybe March or April. Yeah.
Let me know 2 weeks in advance, dog, and I'll meet you out there.
Oh, that'd be good stuff. It'd be me and wife. We're gonna go, just do something different. I'm definitely gonna go check. I know the places I'm gonna go just from that, man. That kind of hit my heart, man. Like it'd be kind of cool just to see it. I want to my goal. I want to go to everything that makes Billy. I want to go to West Africa. I want to go to.
The good thing about it is when you land on the plane, all those spots you're talking about is right there.
It's all in one place. Swear to God.
Place. It's like 10 minutes from any hotel that you go to.
Billy, you know how many so-called black people live in Puerto Rico, brother?
It's a lot.
Bro, there's a lot of black Americans that live in Puerto Rico. You'll be shocked. How many
black Americans? Yeah, that moved from America over there.
And they're gonna be ready for another one. They're gonna be like, "What's up? What's up?"
When you go to that island, man, the island got this thing, man, that it's just like when you go to Africa, it got this thing where you just don't want to leave.
Yo, 5/5, get up.
He knocked out like that for real, man.
Yeah, he knocked out.
Yeah, I put him in the back seat just in case he come back.
Brother, I gotta go. I'm gonna go give my father-in-law his last dose of medicine real quick, and I'm gonna hit the hay, bros.
All right, peace and love, man. Hope everything be well with the family, man.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Peace, family. Peace, man.
Peace. So McLeod, let's get into you because you're a younger brother. Now, let's get into, because I noticed something about you. You like to listen.
Yeah, I listen to understand and comprehend. I don't try to listen to respond.
Yeah, I noticed that. Now, you being a young brother, you 30, right?
28.
28. Where do you see yourself 5 to 10 years from now?
10 years from now, finally comprehending where, how can I say? It's a good question, but really to answer like what I really want, what I've been working on, and I see myself in 10 years is being able to actually teach my daughters and teach the generation under me. I used to go by, I'm okay if I just touch one person. Like I resonate better words is if I resonate with one person, or my words mean something to somebody, I don't care who it is, and I'm not looking for that. I just move with like my integrity in a sense. So throughout my life, I try to build my integrity. I didn't do it for no one who's watching. I did it more for I know what my power or how far my power can reach. Now I kind of focused on this is kind of what I want to do. Like I like informing, but I like to do it in a manner that resonates with multiple people. So kind of
Multiple people or multiple races?
multiple people, because people is just people. I don't really care about the race.
That's a fact.
I actually said something about I was on the phone with Fifth earlier. You was on before. I mean, it was after you had left, and I had told him about this whole race thing. It kind of just baffles me, because it's not to say like I haven't experienced it, because it's been around, but I haven't experienced it personally, and an effect, I guess, that affected me in an ill manner to hold a grudge in a sense. But I think it's bigger than that. So the way I think of it is, whether it is racism here or not, I can't fix racism, but what I can do is I cannot spread it. So
that's a fact.
I treat people by their character, whether you white, you Puerto Rican, you black, you Indian, you whatever you are. I look at you for who you are. No gender, no age, really. You know what I'm saying? I also talk to my kids like they're adults. Just like when people be like, don't talk to me like a child, I don't see that as disrespect, because the way I treat my children is with the utmost respect. I treat them like queens. So if I'm talking to you like a child, or my child specifically, I'm treating you like royalty. I'm talking to you because I want to teach you, and I'm teaching you because I want to, I take effort, but I don't force my teachings on to anybody. But for the race thing, it's like, I don't look at race. I just look at you as a person. And
The character of the person, right?
Yeah, the character. And I feel that people who, I guess, go at other people, even if they done something wrong, let's not go at the people who wasn't even a part of that history.
They don't group them up as one.
Yeah, like let's not bring them into that history. And yeah, they can be informed of that history so it doesn't repeat itself in a sense. But don't treat them like, don't fault them for their ancestors' mistakes.
Don't play a victim.
Yeah, for any race. And I don't do that. So when I look at people in race and this topic comes about, not to say I step back, I give my opinion, but that's exactly what it is, my opinion. And my opinion is this whole race like topic is just baffling to me. I think that's the best word that I could use without being disrespectful to anybody who, is strongly into it.
It is baffling. It ain't no disrespect.
At least for someone my age, I haven't been through the history of what we just learned, even in that video. You know what I'm saying? But I'm aware of that history. So like, I've never had a problem with not being or a division of Black and Puerto Ricans with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand that where I come from, like everyone is originated from Africa, like the motherland. Is that correct, or am I wrong?
Including the white man.
Yeah, so since everyone originates from one place, and I also know that the world, the land, the geographic land was all in one place, everything got broken up. So that means everyone adapted. You know what I'm saying? And that's what cultures are. That's what religions are. That's what things of that nature. They all came from one place, and they just added their own flavor to it. So, and that's what we keep doing. And that's what we still doing to this day. And the more groups we create, the more diversity it is, because we focusing on the semantics.
Yeah, the negatives and the semantics of it.
Yeah, and it's just, you know, I guess that's really like all I gotta say on the race thing. But I did feel enlightened about the video because I'm always interested in learning about my culture. I'm interested in about learning about anyone's culture. A little bit more background. My daughter's is mixed, so my wife is Jamaican. So
They're not mixed.
well, yeah,
It's the same people, brother.
yeah, but
It's the same people.
yeah, that was stupid because exactly what I said is hypocritical.
So, because you were a Jamaican, you got dreadlocks. No, that's been our culture for
exactly.
God knows how long. It's the same people. That's the problem that we have. That we think we're doing something that's not there. You see what I'm saying? And the issue is that we go by bywords. Those are bywords: Puerto Rican, Dominican, Jamaican. Those are words that somebody gave us that we don't even know what it means ourselves. Now, don't get it twisted.
But if you look at the names that they provided, they were names of discoveries. Like they discovered that Puerto Rico was Borican was there, and it had gold. Oh, rich port is a port rich. Oh, so we're gonna name it Rich Port, Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
You know.
A lot of things is up to interpretation.
Yeah, and then Florida, when Ponce de Leon went over there, he didn't name it Florida because he just claimed out it because it was a bushy mush area. It was all swamps and everything, so there's flowers everywhere. So he named it Florida, place of flowers.
Yeah, like people would think like Louisiana, right? People would think that New Orleans is Swamp City, but Houston is actually Swamp City. That's why it gets flooded so much because there used to be a swamp land, and it's all cement. That's why it's built the way that it's built. You know what I mean?
That before, yeah.
So I think the more
5 Fish gonna have problems with me tomorrow.
the more we think about how we could change people, it's not to be kumbaya with everybody, but kumbaya with the people that think the way we think.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not everybody's gonna come to the fold. Not everybody's gonna like each other. Not everybody's gonna be,
not everyone gonna get along.
Yeah, everybody's just not gonna get along. So all you could do is pump with the people that pump with you, right? So there was a brother earlier before 5 Fifth went live. He told me to pull up. I pull up, and the dude was like, "Oh, this, that, and the third, blah blah." The regular spiel with the white man and this, that, and the third. I said, brother, just get out of their system.
Yep.
That's it. Get out of their system. What do you mean get out of their system? Don't work for them. Don't buy their stuff. Don't do none of that. So I'll give you an example. If I don't want to support Puerto Ricans, I don't want to talk about no other race. It's about who we are. If I don't want to support Puerto Ricans, guess what? I just won't buy their stuff.
Uh-huh.
I just won't listen to their music. I just won't even bother with them. But I won't talk greasy about them. Because now a lot of people, I think a lot of people has forgotten that, I'm not saying all, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying all, but I can guarantee you that 98% of the Puerto Ricans you bump into, 98% of them will give themselves up over their honor. I'm telling you right now, Puerto Ricans are very prideful.
That's a fact.
And they will go out with a bang over their honor.
Well, that's a fact.
So that's the part that I don't like because I know how our people are. You know what I'm saying? And if you keep poking the bear, like what happened in New York City at one time, and you keep poking the bear and people give you a pass, Puerto Ricans is not humble like people think Puerto Ricans are. You know what I mean? Puerto Ricans are very culturally. And
I don't know about them, but I'm very confrontational. Sorry.
Very, very, they are. A lot of Puerto Ricans, they're not, you come up to them, they're going to be cool, but if they feel like you disrespect in some kind of way, they're not going to play them games.
That's what I was saying on one of the panels. Not to cut you off. It was a good fact. It was a good point to mention. I was saying that about a personal experience. I don't know who I was talking to on the panel. It was Fish panel though. And I had mentioned like the experience that I experienced in my family. You know what I'm saying? And whenever I'm talking about like a situation, I don't like to use the word never, but I don't feel you can ever group one person or group a whole
People for one person's
yeah,
opinion.
like everybody in one
Yeah.
situation. You can't do that. I feel like that is impossible. So I was speaking about my personal experience and how like I've seen Puerto Ricans and my family be racist to others. You know what I'm saying? And it's not more they were racial. I didn't even get to this point of the point because it was rebutted. And I'll let them speak, you know what I'm saying? Because I know the statement that I made was kind of harsh. But I basically was trying to say that it comes off as racist due to the context that we use the word, or the general population use the word racism. But it's really just they're deep into their culture. So
Prideful.
when they're prideful, they're
Very
egoless.
prideful people.
Yeah, they're egoless in a sense. And they just call shit out for what it is. You know what I'm saying? And they don't even think that it's
Whatever
bad
come with it is whatever.
because it's that's how we communicate.
Yeah.
That's part of our culture. But when it comes to America and stuff like that, it seems like it's racist because of the context or things like that. And like that's kind of where I was getting to the point, just because I've seen it in my own family and I see where the divide can come if you're not
Knowledgeable.
yeah
Of the culture. That's why I said 98%. 98% of Puerto Ricans gonna stand on what they say, whether you like it or not. They're just very prideful like that. Okay.
I'm one of them.
And whatever that comes with it, I'm telling you, they don't care. They just don't. I'm gonna just be honest, man.
That's what
That's
led
why I
me
try
to
to tell
Talent.
people like, yo, don't do this, don't group up people, don't do that, because people, I think there's a misconception that people have, of Puerto Ricans because they're not used to them. You know what I'm saying? And I think that people don't understand that they'll give themselves up for their honor. You know what I'm saying? And won't look back. You know what I mean?
I also think that statement it could go to every race.
Yeah, not like Puerto Ricans though.
Not as much, but you know, there's always a group of people or a side of the story where they can't resonate with them because they don't understand.
Yeah.
And
A
that's
lot of people
because
don't understand the
not
culture.
everyone and that's because not everyone in the world lives in one place like we
Yeah.
used to. You know what I'm saying? We don't share the same land anymore like we used to.
Yeah.
So
We're so divided behind bywords and stuff like that. And a lot of people don't even understand that the culture that we have on the island is actually other people's culture too.
mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
we're a
from
mixing pot.
Yeah, from Brazil all the way up. You know what I mean? And people don't understand that. And I think social media, like I said, I always say social media is a gift and a curse. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Social media is a gift and a curse. It's a gift because you can communicate with a lot of people. It's a curse because you humble yourself for people. You know what I'm saying? And I think that people look at this part of it, but don't understand when this goes off in real time, people are very different.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And people handle things very differently. And I think people forget that. And I think that
It makes them illogical. I
Yeah.
feel like.
Well, it could be asymmetrical too. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
When you
Yes.
look at it. You
Better
know what I'm saying?
term.
So when you look, when people, when you got a multitude of people, right? You had one dude say something, which was Fat Joe, right? One dude. multiple people was like, yo, dog, ain't nobody jacking that. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody with that. This, that, and the third. And then when you got people doing that, and then you're trying to like ooh up the situation and being like, yo, dog, oh yeah, this, yeah, yo, bro, it ain't cool. Because the way people move, and don't get it, bro, you know, heck no. Two Puerto Ricans gonna be beefing with each other. Two Puerto Ricans gonna be beefing each other, like really beefing with each other, and somebody comes from somewhere else. Them two Puerto Ricans gonna do that one person dirty, and then they're gonna do each other dirty.
Yeah, then they're gonna handle their beef.
Yeah.
Because it's like, why are you minding your business? Why are you paying attention to us? Mind your business.
Yeah.
Now that you came over here, you're gonna get your ass whooped, thinking that you could conquer by dividing us. No. We know what we beefing about.
So what you doing here? You know what I'm saying?
You
they're
only
gonna do you
complicated
dirty, and then they're gonna go back to beefing with each other. That's just how these people. That's just how we move. Like, and I don't think people understand that we all have come a long way, and we all know by now that even Buju has said something, right? But on Drink Champs, right? Buju said that.
Buju.
Buju Banton. You know what I mean?
I watched that interview.
And he said, "Oh, the Puerto Ricans, blah blah, them Memphis, blah blah." I say, "Yo, dog." I said, "Buju." I was thinking to myself, like, "Buju, why would you even go there like that when you know in reality, most Jamaicans that come from Jamaica usually going to be with Puerto Ricans. Usually 9 times out of 10, who they're going to vibe with in America is Puerto Ricans. Haitians going to vibe with who? Puerto Ricans. Dominicans going to vibe with who? Puerto Ricans. Every other race is going to vibe with Puerto Ricans before they're going to vibe with anybody else. You know what I mean? And then one person's experience from what you experienced from one or two people, now you lumped a whole bunch of people together. You see what I'm saying? And I don't understand why that still goes on to this day. When we can't hold the people that said the stuff accountable, but you want to hold everybody else accountable.
It's cause, man, people like chaos. As much as they search for peace, they create in the chaos. And sometimes what's crazy and what I realized at an early age is that your intentions could be pure, but if your morals are weak, they don't matter.
That's a fact.
It's more than. Go ahead.
Okay, some people, I understand what you're saying. See, sometimes a good intent, it is what it is as a purity and honesty and just the goodness of it. But sometimes people are misinformed of certain things and they think they're doing the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't really say it comes with it's a moral thing. I think it's more of a misinformed thing.
Yeah, misinformation. Rankin, salute, brother. Salute, Rankin.
But I could rebuttal in a sense of, I would say that it's a moral thing because it's still, as an individual's due diligence to be self-aware. So if you're self-aware, you understand that you need to check the facts. You can't just listen to information. You know how much people done told me things about me and who I am and where I come from and how I should be moving.
When did you realize that you needed to pay attention?
I always paid attention. To be honest, I don't think there's. I can't.
Because you turned away from the camera.
Who, me?
Yeah.
How about now?
There you go.
No, it's not that. It's that I said the camera settings go back to the other camera because they got two cameras running.
Oh.
So I'm sorry about that. I'm fixing it right now. I apologize, guys.
That's right.
Okay.
This ain't heck, brother. With the apologies and stuff.
Yeah,
It sound good on social media, though.
Yeah, but what I mean by that is people. Okay? You said that they gotta find it upon themselves. Some people, like George Escalante said, don't have the drive or the ganas or have a good motivation to do that. You know what I'm saying? Some people are so stagnant that sometimes they stuck. You know what I'm saying?
Comfortable in their box.
They're comfortable in their box, and it's hard. You could, like I said, and it's not that, it's society that did this. And I always say this, and I'm sorry that I'm becoming repetitious to the audience, but back in the days, you was able to lead a horse to the lake at least, bro. At least. Nowadays, you can't even walk them to the lake.
They don't want to hear it.
The reason that happened is because us, and I'm going to include you, young man, because you're a seeker of knowledge, is very few.
Yeah. And for your age, I'm actually impressed.
Yes. So the reason
I'm actually impressed.
The reason I'm telling you that because you're very far in between, because society made sure that they dumbed us down. When I say us, I'm talking about as a people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They dumbed us down. People need, like, look what's happening. They're talking about all this other stuff about LBGT and whatever. That they just, you know what they just did? They just brought us back to the original times of the Board of Education. People don't even know that.
Yeah, they all that stuff is nuances. All that stuff doesn't affect you.
So now they found another way again to start doing what? Indoctrinating our kids again. And this time,
it's on steroids.
It's on super steroids. You know how many years it took?
Jim Jones worse, super duper.
Yeah. See, that's what it is. But the thing is, I know what you're saying. The powers that a person should take the initiative to do what they got to do by all means necessary. I get you. But there's a certain chapter, you see, I'm a different dude. I'm a more believer of Malcolm X than Martin Luther King. Not saying I disrespect Martin Luther King or all that. The reason why I respect Martin Luther King, he was a good preacher. Very good. He knew how to get the attention of the people and get them together. I like the ideology of Malcolm X, by any means necessary. You get what I'm saying? There's a difference. One was a peaceful and one was like, you're not going to do it to us. You know what I'm saying?
Malcolm X wasn't looking for violence as long as you didn't bring violence.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's not going to do it to us. That's what I said. Not going to do it to us.
Yeah,
so,
you're not gonna slap me and I'm gonna just sit there.
Exactly. So, but the part of a speech that Martin Luther King said that I find it to be a factual statement. When he says, and let me finish the whole thing. He said, when he said, it takes a nation to raise our children. He wasn't talking about government. He was talking about our people.
It definitely takes a village to raise our kids.
When I noticed when that ideology, when it was strong in our households, you couldn't do nothing. My next door neighbor used to catch me, pull me by my ear, or the dude down the block that knew your parents, like, yo, listen, if I catch you, I'm gonna put my foot in your butt, and then I'm gonna take it to your parents, and they're gonna
community.
Exactly. That's what he meant by it takes a nation to raise our children. He meant the community. That started messing up in the mid-90s. When people was like, yo, oh, that's none of my business, it's not my child, or yo, don't scream at my child, don't say nothing to my child. That's when that started coming about. Once that came apart and we stopped giving a damn about our community and the other children in our community, because all I see nowadays is stunt. People bring money to, oh, I brought money to the community. No, that what you brought to the community is not changing the mind. You got to work on the mind. You got to go in there and educate. Don't go in there once in a while, bring some sneakers and some food and give it out. That don't mean nothing to me. You need to go in there and let them know, look, this is what's going on, bro. We're in a cage mentality. We have to break free. And that's how the only way you could do it. Because an individual right now, that goes back to the original. See, I play the game and go back and forth to get to a point. So a person doing it by themselves, it's better if somebody helps them do it. Because how can a lot of people, you need that push. A lot of
Yeah,
people need that.
but if I could chime in right now, right?
Go ahead, go ahead.
Because everything you're saying, I don't disagree with. I do agree. But that's the other side of the coin. Where I say it takes the initiative of self is you need to be able to accept the community around you. You know how many people have the help, have the resources, have every reason to have the drive, but they don't take it because they made the choice for isolation, solidarity.
Because
Like,
that's where they felt safe.
exactly, but that is not anyone's fault when you really start looking at
No,
self,
no,
because
no.
you realize, hold on, let me finish, because you realize that it's not about race, it's not about your people, it's not about what's going on before you or after you. It matters about what you do today, now. It starts in your mental. It starts for you, whether you don't have it or not. There's people who ain't have shit, have zero, and made it. And those are anomalies. And I agree. But it's not impossible. And the more that we look at that other side of the coin without disregarding what you said, because there's balance. When you realize that there's balance and you can pay homage to your culture without disrespecting it or misinforming the future, but it starts with self. It starts with realizing that if nobody's there, you build that community. And if you can't, you keep making that progress for that compound interest because you try to get better every day with the faith and hope that is going to resonate with someone else.
Okay.
That's how I feel, and that's how.
Okay. I respect your sentiment and I respect your views. Don't get it twisted. But I'm
Yeah.
gonna give you some more understanding if you don't mind.
I'm gonna get
For
off key
example,
real fast, but I'm listening.
no, I get off. I get off. I get on. So I like to, I get on. My bad. I
Now,
appreciate that.
and
Listen,
I'll say I'm on
thing
my
is,
spoken shit right now. That's all.
oh, they call me Chief Heck, so that's why I gotta. Okay. So let me give you what it is there. You right, but you gotta. There's something you have to understand. I'm gonna have to use myself. I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna have to do it. When you in my world and in my situation of my peoples, you know what I'm talking about, G. Not everybody is a gorilla as terms as a warrior. So everybody plays a position that they was handed.
Yeah, everybody don't make the cut.
Everybody don't make the cut. So it doesn't mean just because you don't make the main cut is not means you're not part of the family. You know what I'm saying? Because I got bros that's straight ass cheeks. I'm keeping it real. But they thinkers. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then you got the real quiet, humble ones that you have around to keep balance from the warriors. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
So the point I'm trying to make is not everybody's built for certain things. Some people's wiring is just different than others. Like that old phrase says, yo, when they made the mold, they broke it, like that.
Yeah.
Everybody's wire is different. It's about the spark plug. And I'm gonna go to a car analogy. Some people need the spark. You know what I'm saying? Some people you can't give them the spark. It just
some people don't got the spark.
Some people don't have it at all.
And so I agree.
So that's why you could predicate to a person on the daily basis of the pure righteousness of you positively lead your life in such a good manner that if you follow the laws of nature, of spirituality, and you know what I'm saying, you could repeat it all the good, you could lead them there, you could do everything. And some of them, when they get there, They just don't know how to go about it, even though you told them how to. They just can't handle it.
But you talking about
Because you said that some people just gotta look at, and I'm saying that was fear. That when they get scared, that's a fear. That's something that's uncontrollable.
yeah, so I understand the fear, right?
Yeah, so no, but I'm saying what the point I'm trying to make is not everybody could be motivated to do something like I'm gonna find it within myself to pick up myself, because that's to me I'm from the old school, and we used to find an analogy like insulted, because if it was that easy, it would have been done. You feeling me?
So no, that's what I was gonna say, because everything you saying, I agree. I feel like this is more for the people than for me specifically, because I feel I've hit the point where I've come from, and I feel that it's the lack. So you say you come from old school, right? And this is where the disconnect come from in generations. Sometimes and not saying you, but I'm saying with my older generation. You get what I'm saying? Because there's people that's taken that thought process and looked at me as I'm disrespectful. But I've come to a place in my life where I don't take it, okay, you take it as disrespect, but I took the initiative as me to sit down with them and explain them my thought process and understand where they come from, and that it wasn't a disrespect thing, it was a generational thing, if anything, or it was just a different sense of knowledge. We learn different things at different ages, because the more I pay attention to my older generation, I realize that there's more people who think like me, who are as knowledgeable, and I'm not set in my ways to say that this is my only thought process, because I think the same way you think as well. It's not easy. Like, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a father, I'm a minority. Life isn't set to build me up. But am
You
I
got a
gonna
false start.
Yeah, and
Also, a lot of dudes don't think the way you think.
exactly, and that's because of self. And I feel like the point Heck was making was you can't force nobody to be a leader, and everyone's not going to be a leader. And I understand that everyone has a role in life. Some people are meant to be role players, but we need that. And when we talk about a village needs multiple roles. We don't need a bunch of people playing the same role. So when I say it takes the initiative, if I can't force this person to believe in what I believe in, I don't have to leave them disrespectfully and disrespect their beliefs. It's just like, okay, this is the village that works for me. This is the village that I feel that is the best for me. You can either build with this village if it works for you, or you could take the initiative and go find one or build one or find your purpose. Nobody could find your purpose for you. You have to find the purpose for yourself. And I feel when you find your purpose, that's when you want to take the more initiative to learn your culture, learn where you come from, learn the whys, learn the reasons to the whys, even ask the right questions and not get
See, the thing is,
influenced.
you see how you're an inquisitive young man, right? Let me just give you an example.
Mhm.
See how you're a very inquisitive young man. Inquisitive is terms as you like to ask questions. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't have that inquisitive mentality. A lot of people
understood.
For example, you go to college, you go to school, right? When you went to school, you just didn't want to learn the basic mathematics. Like me, I didn't want to learn basic mathematics. I wanted to learn everything about math. I wanted to know the formulas, the truth tables. I wanted to learn everything about math because it fascinated me. You know what I'm saying? So that was my drive, my desire, my want, my need. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people could do that because they don't have it at all. And this what's crazy. I know people like this.
So
Like, you'd be like, yo, you mad smart, my guy.
question
Yo,
real
you
fast.
hold on, give me a second.
Go ahead.
They'll be like, yo, you mad smart, my guy. Like I got a friend of mine. I tell him, yo, you mad smart. You can do your thing, bro. I don't understand. You don't have a criminal record. This and this, that. I don't understand. I tell him, And then I look at him and I realize that no matter what I tell him, and he's not a bad guy, he's not a street guy, none of that. And no matter what I tell him, he's gonna be in his bubble because he feels safe in his bubble. And like I made a comment yesterday, a lot of people, when they feel safe in their bubble, they're afraid of what? Something that's new, changes.
Fear of the unknown.
Yeah, a lot of people fear the unknown, my guy. You know that.
Mm-hmm. So,
you know what I'm saying? And then when you try to show them the known, they still feel hesitant.
So let me ask you this, right? What does that mean for the, like, you saying that your boy, right, no matter what you say, isn't going to change his thought process, right?
Well, it isn't.
But that isn't what my point is on. My point is, it don't matter. Like, I'm agreeing with you. It don't matter what nobody says to anybody. It matters what you say to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So whether there's people out there that don't think the way we think or do that, what does that matter to us that are actually doing the work? I'm not saying to disregard them.
No,
What
I know.
I'm
I know.
saying
The
is,
thing is, we have to expound on the fact that then they become
hold
outside
on.
noise.
Yeah, but we can't enable them. They feel safe. People do what we allow. So
I
they
know
feel
that.
safe because we make them safe, in a sense, because we are understanding it, but understanding and comprehending. I mean, so
Let me
we
let me
get
put
it.
Let me put it this way for you. I'm a leader, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also a shepherd. You get what I'm saying?
100%.
It's not about what was the word you used earlier? Because I'm smoking a lot. I don't cater to their whatever. I just lead, and I'm a shepherd. I like to help the people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I run into people. Go ahead. I run into people that they're really lost in the source, bro. And it could be because of personal traumatic tragedies or whatever. And I know that a dude is supposed to be strong enough to stand up on his own, but sometimes some people can't come over that line. Once they cross that line, sometimes, as terms as giving up or don't want to hear it, once they cross that line, it's almost impossible to bring them back. And it's not, and I witnessed this. Some people are just very hard. Like, and the thing is, and those are the same people when you tell them, yo, if you keep running into the same wall, that means you have a problem. They still keep on running into the same wall. So I'm not gonna put you. I'm not gonna. You know, if they don't have the energy to do that, all I gotta do understand is like to myself, it's like okay, and they mind and they self, they can only get but so far. You know what I'm saying? Like
100%.
they don't have the willpower. They don't have it. I can't really exert and take willpower out my blood and insert something to him. I can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Some people just don't have the willpower. They don't. And I tell people this because that's a mental problem to me. Like people got to start looking at that. People that don't have the willpower to get out of that. So like if you're in a bad situation, you do everything in your power to get out. And I'd be like, damn, where's your will at? You know, like I look at them, I say, where's your will at? Come on, you know? I don't yell at them, but this is what I'm thinking mentally while I'm trying to be nice to them and talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could do it. Come on, like whatever it is that we're trying to get done. You know, and some people just don't have the willpower anymore, dude.
So I got a question for you. These people that you're talking about, do they initially ask you for the help, and then when you give them the help, they don't have the willpower to do it?
No.
Or is it that, or hold on, or
Yeah.
is it that you see them in a tough spot and you feel that you need to get them out of that spot?
Okay. I was gonna say that. It's more of a mixture of one than the other, as terms as I'm a type of dude. I don't like people asking me for money. If you ask for money, you're not gonna get it. I don't do those.
Trust me, I know. I've been asking for $10,000 forever.
No, I try to tackle on that, and I
Yeah,
don't like asking for money.
So, but I'm a dude that I'm a real friend. Like, I don't know what a friend means to people. If you're a friend, you're supposed to recognize when a friend is in need without him telling you. So, yes, I have been in those situations where I hear, yo, what the hell? Why you send me this much money? What's going on? I said, my nigga, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Just get on your toes. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those, and but try, and no matter what I give them, I talk to them, they just can't make it over the hump of their own will. You know what I'm saying? Like, to have that desire to do something, to do it. They get there to the hump and then they come right back. You know what I'm saying? Because it's that fear of something new. They're in their bubble, they're afraid. And I can't blame them for that. I can't be mad at them for that. Because not everybody's built the same. You know what I'm saying? Some people just ain't wired correctly. And I don't want that to sound bad, but I'm talking about as the way they are. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like, you
so
have the drive. Like, you have warriors that had the drive to lead thousands. And then you have the rest in the back saying, I'm not going in there. You know what I'm saying?
and that's okay though, and that's what I'm saying. So the reason I asked you that question, right, is if they don't initially ask you for the help, and a real friend to you is realizing when someone is in need without knowing. But that trait I learned is more for, and this could be a personal opinion, you know what I'm saying, and some other might think it's facts, but I think it's an opinion to me. I think that mindset is more between marriage. And I understand your thought process, right? But you giving someone some bread, for this example I'm using, if you give someone bread and they didn't ask for it, that's enabling them, because
No,
you
no,
can
no.
argue, but wait, you can argue that you are taking away their trials and tribulations. They need to go through that. They need to go through the hardship, because maybe you think they hit rock bottom or they close to hitting rock bottom, but they're not even close.
Yeah,
So
I'm listening.
that life raft that you just gave them is might be really taking them away, or how can I say, distracting them from really what they need to go through in life for them to have that will.
Okay, I'm listening. Hmm.
So sometimes it's like, as long as you living, it don't matter when you figure it out. Or sometimes people have it figured out. I know bums or hobos, for lack of better terms, they're okay with being on the street. They're okay with asking for money daily, living the way they do, because they don't have to deal with nobody bullshitting them. They don't have to deal with nobody like judging them, because they already know who they are. They're okay with how they living. Maybe they would want to be better, but they don't display that. So if they don't display that, and even if they're lying to themselves, who are we to try to get them out of that? Whether they're close or they're a stranger, because you also got to look at it. If this person wasn't your friend,
The person want to change within in order for them to change.
yeah.
Okay.
So,
But that's a different psychology. But
but that's where I'm attacking of, where it
Yeah, I'm gonna
goes
holler at
to.
y'all. I gotta get up in like
hold
3
on,
hours.
man, G. Let me spill these beans real quick.
Go ahead.
Bro, I gotta get up in 3. Go ahead.
Okay. Once again, I know where you're coming from, but let me go back to the first. That's not enabling. Is when I know he's doing something negative, and I still hit him off for something. Like, he's not taking care of business. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's something totally different. I'm not, like, for example, I know this dude does pills all the time, but I know his kids is going through and all that. I'm not gonna give him money. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm enabling him. You know what I'm saying? What I'll do on the side of the sun, I'll probably take him here, give him some slice of pizza. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna give him any. That's enabling. What I'm doing is understanding and being aware that always someone in their life and someplace in their life needs a hand. You know what I'm saying? So if I hit rock bottom and I hit the trenches in the dirt, which I did, and I hit the concrete heavy.
We
and
all
when
have.
I was about to land on the concrete, you know what was my thought? Ain't nobody here to help me. And I crashed. And I wish somebody was there to school me, to make me understand what was going on, so I wouldn't have went through all that pain. So if I didn't want to go through that pain, even though I suffered through it, and I didn't want to go through it, to this day, I'm like, damn, why did I have to go through that? So now, if I went through it, well, I'm going to allow somebody else to go through it that I know was a friend of mine, when I could at least ease the pain. I didn't say take it away from him, because remember, I told you I helped him out. But what I told him, some words behind it. You know what I'm saying? Pick yourself up, encouragement. Try to help him out. Just because, again, I'm not enabling him. I'm helping him before he crashed on that bottom. Because not everybody that crashes is able to make it back, even with help. So why, if I know I could at least soften it for him a little bit, I'm gonna do that because I'm a friend. I recognize that he needs help,
That's
and that's how it
perspective.
was. And that's how it was in the early stages when everybody was good. We used to barter for each other. We used to help each other out. It wasn't no money involved, no nothing. It was about brother needs a hand. We're gonna give him a hand, and that's how we picked each other up.
That was love and principles. People don't got that no more.
But listen to this though, right? Even in those times, there were still thieves. There was still mishap. There's always bad to good.
You see, look, that's the
So
problem. See,
what I'm
You
saying
look
though, it's about perspective. So neither us is wrong. I feel like it's just we talking of two sides of one coin. And just to go back to the beginning, I'm saying all of this is because this thought process of even if we not there, like I know I ain't make it, but y'all see that I'm knowledgeable because that's what y'all said. And even if y'all lying, is that gonna affect me? No, because I know what I'm doing. And I get everyone is not me, but what I'm saying
no,
is
let me. I don't know who told you this, but I think it was G that told you he was a knowledgeable young man, right?
Mhm.
He's starting to get understanding, okay?
Mhm.
Because knowledge is infinite. You get what I'm saying?
I get it.
So we're not always all knowledgeable. You get what I'm saying? So once you get there, that's when you gain your wisdom. You're a little bit more mature and have a little bit more wisdom than the average person your age.
Mhm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So note that you pursued that. You within yourself, because you had the desire, the ganas, the you wanted to investigate, you wanted to build yourself better. And you know what you did? You picked yourself up and you did it, right? And you're still working on it, right? Because being a man is never just stop working. You're working on that every day. You know what I'm saying? You're working on building your self character, your self discipline every day. Every day. So you have that in you. You have that drop, that essence. You know what I'm saying? You have that. And the bad thing about it is you're the few. You get what I'm
You're
saying?
the super minority.
You're
Yeah,
the
but
super
why does
minority.
that stop others from
It's not about
joining?
stopping, it's they
And I'm
don't
not
they
listen, but
can't.
even
Some people just can't, as much as they
but
try.
but it's all about perspective too, because just because you don't see someone in the success or field that we're in doesn't mean that they're not successful in their own life.
Yeah,
Some
but
people don't
success is
want this
different to
success.
somebody else. Your success is different than my success.
And this is what I'm saying though. When it starts from being self-aware, even if you don't have the drive or not, first it starts with being self-aware, and then you can start going through, you start realizing that what life is about. You start seeing through the semantics, and no one or no thing is gonna help you go through that but yourself. So what I was bringing up to
So
the
you
point of
thinking
your
that life
example,
lessons can be taught?
nah, some can't. Some got to be experienced.
So how about the ones that don't need the experience and all that, but still can learn?
They just different. Everyone learns
Now
different.
you see what I'm saying? I just
Yeah,
reversed it on you,
yeah,
same way.
no, but I'm not disagreeing.
Okay,
At
no,
any
but-
point, at any
Huh?
point,
That was
I'm
a
not.
trick question.
You like
Yeah.
that one?
So I understood it, but at any point of this, I'm not disagreeing. I'm just sharing another
Perspective.
Yeah. But what I am gonna, I heard you, but I don't agree with how you were saying that you're not enabling and you're helping, because that's also a perspective thing.
No, but the
Because
thing is, enabling. Look at the definition of enabling.
let's look
You
it
know
up.
what I'm saying? Look at it. That's why I say that that's a harsh word when it comes to feeding a family.
Yeah, but in here you also saying that it's your friend and
Yeah, and if you notice that they're
didn't
going
ask
through
for
hard
help.
times, if you notice a friend is going through hard times, you're just gonna let them go through it.
No, but you also need to be self-aware of what they really need, not what
Oh, no,
you
I don't.
feel
I
they
don't.
need.
No. See,
Because some demons aren't always shown to your friends. If anything, you hide your demons from your friends because you're trying to
Okay.
cover a mask sometimes.
Okay.
So even though you're a real friend, the other way around, like you said, not everyone is like me, not everyone is like you.
Okay.
So
So if I call you a friend, Mr. McLeod,
Mhm.
I got to know you. I have to know you. You get what I'm saying? If you in the friend category,
but who truly knows someone?
no, it's not a see. Then you're paying. You just throwing bubbles all over the place then, because then you really don't know your girl. You really don't know. That's how it goes all the time. You really don't know nobody. You don't know your teacher. You really don't know your moms. You really
That's
don't
my
know your
point.
pops.
That's
So
my
that's what I'm
point.
saying. So there's in that area you asking for the absolute, and you know what the absolute means, right? And pure and whole and content, and it's hard to get that. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing absolute. There's no such thing as the absolute. So you can't ask for it. It's mainly impossible. That's the only way it's not gonna get all messed up. If it's purely absolute, so you're not gonna get that. What the hell is that?
I don't
Look
know.
at that.
So
South Africa
but
just shut
what
down
I'm
all the
saying is,
U.S.
so
businesses. They're prohibited to operate. You hear that? Yo, G, you heard that?
that's crazy.
Oh, my bad. My bad. My bad, McLeod. I was, because sometimes you're a little delayed, so I didn't hear it when you
No,
started
that's
talking.
straight.
Yo, Rich, what up?
Let's go, Rich.
I think he's having signal problems. Yo, G.
Yo.
G, let me find out you put a 5/5 on me.
Now, bro, listen. I am going to sleep, bro. I got to get up in another
Yo,
3 hours.
you saw the thing. It said
Yeah.
South Africa shut down all U.S. businesses, bro.
I'm gonna get up
That's
out
a
of here
good thing
too,
for them.
man.
South Africa needs to stop it. I love my country. Don't get it twisted. But I love my country. Don't get it twisted. I love America. But America has to stop bullying people.
Yeah. Oh, you leaving, my brother?
Yeah, I gotta
You
be up.
have
I
a
didn't even
good night,
realize
man.
the
Nice
time.
being, nice
Yo,
having you
McLeod,
on
it's a
the
pleasure
panel.
talking with you, brother.
Nice talking with you, bro. Nice appreciate you, bro.
I'll be on again. I like the
Pull up
conversation.
anytime. Like and subscribe. You already know.
Yes, sir.
All right, brother.
Yo, peace and love, man. Hey, heck, I'm holler at you. Well, I ain't gonna holler at you at 3:00, but I holler at you like about 11.
Yeah, what's up, Rich?
Man, Rich probably pulled up, dog, and fell asleep, dog. He on the road.
Oh God.
Peace and love, dog. We'll do it again tomorrow.
Rich Dollar Holla. He asked me that 3 minutes ago to put him on the panel, and then he just.
Oh, he probably because he moving around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I got him up here. He's up here with me.
Yeah, he probably doing something in his movements.
All right, man. So
all right, peace and love, brother.
Peace and love, man. Stay up. Always spread the
You
love.
too.
Okay, my people, the page. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for the comments. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for showing respect to the people on the panel and the comments. Like always look behind your back and your left and your right. Always protect yourself. Have a good one.